Hello, 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 chat. Welcome to the stream. That's totally my bad, Chuck. Now we are live on Twitch as well. Man, I think I caught something, chat. Okay. Ooh, I like the music. Looks so weird on TikTok. I think it's about time we remove the filters already. What's up, Office Ninja? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Let's just wait for more people to come in. What's up, SWG? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Chuck. Welcome. Welcome to Twitch land. What's up, Volt? Welcome to Twitch. Man, there's something weird happening, but hopefully we get warmed up and it gets easier for me throughout the rest of the stream. Who else is here, chat? Make yourselves known. Ooh, who that is? Hey, thank you so much, Volt. I appreciate it. Let's go. Tier 1 for Volt. So, teka, puntahan din natin ang Twitch. Boom. Hey, John, Hung, June, Between, welcome all to the stream. What eyeshadow? I'm using the new one from Ferrobissimo. Did you miss something? No, I don't think so. Is there anything unusual right now? Wala naman, diba? Hi, what's up, Jay? Welcome to the stream. Give me one sec, chat. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you for that, Kiko. To be fair, I look great. Ay, salamat naman. Salamat. I feel it's the foundation. I think yun yung nagdala. Foundation carried hard. Let's just fix our framing. There you go. Today, today, I don't know how to speak anymore. Today's stream is going to be very interesting because we're gonna start it off with some chicken eating. Kakain tayo ng lechon manok. Friends from Mong'S Manok reached out and they said, hey, try nyo yung chicken namin. While you're at it, try nyo na rin yung liempo. We have a special green sauce that alam naming magugustuhan mo. And as somebody who appreciates anything and everything chicken, of course I had to say yes. So we're going to be having Mong'S Manok in just a bit. And then really, really good Reddit threads. Karamihan pa no nasa from last night pa. But I've also got a couple of... Let's go! Archangel, what's up, Neil? Wait, how you know what the green sauce is, Jay? Ano sasabihin ko? A couple of the things we're gonna be talking about tonight. There's Shopee drama. I'm not sure if okay lang yun sabihin dito sa TikTok, but there's drama over there with JNT, which up until now wala pa ring sagot kung ano talaga yung punot dulo, but there are leading theories. And we're also gonna be talking about Ann Curtis replying to a tweet with a little bit of sassiness, something that I feel would be normal this year as more and more people become less and less filtered on the internet. Kaya lipat na dito sa YouTube. Lipat na dito sa YouTube para walang filter. I'm not gonna lie, it's growing on me though. Hey, Sed, what's up? How do you know what the green sauce is, Jay? Yan. Well, ikaw ba to, Archangel? Archangel, is that you? Clark, is that you? By the way, Clark, you can change your name to a username if you want to. Just go to your YouTube page and then I think sa edit profile, mapapalitan mo to a username you would like. So just in case ayaw mo yung name na yan, you could always change it to a username that you prefer. For real? Oh, you know what, SWG? This is something new I learned from you today. Di ko alam na you buy and sell books. Akala ko you just read, and collect books. Buyer and seller ka rin pala. I mean, after all, you really do buy a lot of books every year. I assume it's the same with the Chimichurri one. Let's see. Parang hindi. I'm not quite sure. So, we'll know as we try it out later. Okay? Natural yan, hindi yan filter. JRE, just so you know. That's all natty. What you're looking at, all natty. What filter are you talking about, Adrian? I don't know what filter you're talking about. May filter ba tayo? Parang wala naman. Hey, Christian! Oh... I feel you, SWG. Man. You honestly don't see it? No, I don't see it. Or maybe I do. Maybe I just want you to move to YouTube. Diba? Doon kayo manood ng live stream para kita nyo yung buong stream room. Para mas ma-appreciate nyo yung stream natin. Nilagyan ko ng filter yung TikTok para dun tayo sa YouTube na unfiltered. What do you think? What do you think? I kind of think they overdid my nose though. To be honest, Clark, anong gusto mong name? Gusto mo ba Archangel or Clark? What name do you like? Clark or Archangel? Or, ano ba to? Raph? Raph? Anong name gusto mo? Anong palayaw gusto mo? Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. Clark na lang. Alright, Clark. To answer your question, kaya yan nasira. Simula pa lang sira na yan. As in, kaka-inflate ko pa lang sa kanya, nabutas na siya, nasobrahan ng hangin. And imbis na itapon at bumili ng bago, sayang naman yun, inisip ko na isabit na lang siya. Anong filter? Cheese may filter? Anong filter to? Meron? So yeah, ayan, sinabit ko na lang. Kasi nang hinayang din ako na pag bumili ng bago, di ko naman gagamitin ng matagal yung 2026. Hindi naman kailangan perfect parati yung itsura, sayang sa plastic. Bukod pa doon, galing siyang overseas. Kaya it will take another week for it na ma-ship siya. I look so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Lately, nag-skincare talaga tayo. Parang kita naman, di ba? So yeah, that's the reason why nag-deflate yung 2026. But worry not, chat. Towards the end of the month, tatanggalin ko na rin yung New Year's decor natin. Kasi maghahanda na tayo for Valentine's. Vampire-ish filter. What are you talking about, Jin? Meron bang filter? Parang wala naman. Ito yung natural look ko. Promise. Welcome sa mga pumapasok dito sa TikTok. Mga nasa YouTube. Come through. Lots of exciting Reddit threads tonight. Anong filter? Wala. Aero tiramisu. I have no filter. No filter. If anybody can prove that I have a filter on TikTok, magpapadala ako ng lechon manok sa inyo. Galing Mong'S Manok. Hey Moon, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Paulit-ulit lang ba yung kanta? Why do I feel like it's on repeat? Hindi naman. Well, diba? Told you, Moon. Told you, chat. No filter. All natural. Hashtag no filter, right? Oh, may members only live stream pala. I didn't know. Yeah. Hey Bailey, welcome to the stream. Hi Jean. Nag-ayos sa akin. Love the shade. I appreciate that you like the look, but if I could be honest with you, it's my natural look. Wala talagang nag-iba. Nag-iba lang dyan yung skincare routine ko. Members only private live. Ang sketchy pakinggan, no, SWG. YouTube could never. But real talk, the reason why we have the filter on is so that I would egg you and force you na lumipat dito sa YouTube, where the action really lives. It's our primary home. Secondary home natin ng Twitch. Actually, honestly, whichever. YouTube or Twitch. Same username. Hop on the live stream over here. And dito tayo magbardagulan. Lots of interesting topics tonight. Actually, we can... And I've heard it from my classmates. I've heard it from my elders. I've heard it from casual people that I've just met, as long as ito yung nagiging topic. So this is something that I got from the subreddit Today I Learned. We have lag. Damn it. Do we have lag on Wala. We're all good. Yeah, it looks like it's all good over here on YouTube. I read this one over on Today I Learned. Open secret pala na every time may malaking sunog sa slum or squatter areas, may itatayong building. I know I've heard this before. You've probably heard it too. It's probably happened, like for real. But is it actually the norm? I understand that maraming influences dito, right? No audio this time? No. You're playing. There's audio. No. There's audio here on my end. Like, it's registering audio. Wala na bang audio? Oh, no. Chat, can you still hear me? Thank you, Yela. No, can you hear me, SWG? Chat on YouTube, on Twitch, can you guys hear me? Ayun, meron naman pala eh. Office Ninja, you playing with me. Or maybe naglag ka rin for a bit there. But anywho, a lot of factors go into this, I believe. One is the fact that may law ata na if 20 years ka nang nakasquat sa isang area, you technically have the rights to the place you're squatting on. And so, to relocate somebody who is officially or legally squatting on your property, you would have to go through the lengths of properly relocating them according to the law. And that could be many things, right? And so, instead na gagawin na lang yun ng mga property owners or even property developers, the rumor is that ang ginagawa nila, sinusunog na lang nila yung area. Because when that happens, technically, no relocation has to happen. Or kung meron man, kung meron mang mangyayaring tulong or magaganap na tulong, very, very minimal. I really don't know if that's true. Okay? Pausukan para umalis. I really don't know if that's true. It's something that I've been hearing my entire life. But what is that rule anyway? What is that rule? Yung 20 years squatter rights. Adverse possession. Boom. There you go. Is this Philippines? Adverse possession. 20 Philippines adverse possession. There you go. There you go. In the Philippines, adverse possession or acquisitive prescription allows someone to gain ownership of land by possessing it openly, continuously, exclusively, and notoriously for a specific period, usually 30 years for immovables without title or good faith, shorter with good faith or title, even without the owner's consent. Key requirements are possession as if one were the owner, uninterrupted for the statutory time, in the opposition to the true owner's rights, but it generally does not apply to registered land already covered by a torrent's title, which requires a formal adverse claim filing. That's crazy! So, technically, 30 years, no? Nakalagay dito 30 years. Could be less. Could be more. In essence, adverse possession in the Philippines is a way to acquire land, but it's heavily regulated, especially concerning registered titles, requiring concrete proof of meeting all legal conditions over the statutory period, or else a registered owner's rights prevail. Which is crazy, man. If you're the registered owner already, and someone happens to be squatting on your land for 30 years, may laban. May laban yung nag-squat sa property. Now, I don't know why the law was created. I suppose it also looks out for everybody involved. Because, of course, it's one thing to look at the owner of the property, and it's another to empathize with somebody who squatted there for essentially half of their lives, for 30 years. So I don't know who the law is trying to look out for here. If it's both, then that's great. If there's more weight towards one side, then not so great. But, ayun na nga, babalik tayo dito. Kaya raw, sinusunog na lang nila. Kasi imbis na ipaglaban pa nila or imbis na idaan pa to sa korte, because, mind you, there could be dozens, right, of settlers in an area, informal settlers in an area, when the property owner now has plans for that said area. Diba? So, kaya tayo babalik dito na sinusunog pala nila. And one of the rumors that I've heard is the best way to set a fire into these areas is to have a cat and then tatalian daw siya ng nasusunog na tuwalya. So, you have a cat, tail of the cat, tie towel, and then sasawsaw sa gas yung towel, sisindihan yung towel, and then let the cat go. And then next thing you know, you have cleared property out of ashes. Yeah, so yeah, diba? That's is that true? Is that myth? Is that legend? We don't know. But today I learned PH says na open secret pala siya. I don't know how true that is. Uso raw sa Cebu. Kung tama pagkakaalala ko, sabi ng prof ko, pag squatters, kailangan po silang bayaran at hanapan ng relocation. Pero pag nasunog, walang kailangan gastusin yung may-ari ng lupa. Kaya dumadalas ang sunog sa squatters area. And ang unfair din daw ng batas. Kasi yung may-ari ng lupa ang inagawan at perwisyo, siya pa ang kailangan magbayad para mapaalis yung mga tao. Kaya nga may mga professional squatters eh. Wow! Professional squatters. Gosh. Same case sa mga minamalas, makabili ng foreclosed property na may squatters. Need mo sila bayaran kung ayaw mong perwisyoin kanila. I remember reading about a family na ayaw bayaran yung squatters. So ang ginawa ng mga squatters, sinementohan yung drainage and binaboy yung property. What the hell? Totoo to, yung kapitbahay namin may malaking lote, kumuha ng caretaker. Yung caretaker nagpaupa ng lupa na hindi pala alam ng may-ari hanggang sa inangkin ng mga umuupa. Nung pinapalayas na sila dahil wala naman silang hawak na papel, binayaran sila ng tig 50k pero hindi pa rin lumayas. Sa kapal din ng mukha nila nung time na pinapalaya sila, nakiusap sila kung pwede daw bang makiupa sa bakanteng lote namin. Pero bago pa magpaalam, may kahoy at semento na sa bakanteng lote. But that's nuts. I wonder why it was made that way. I wonder why it was made that way. Let's go to our best friend. Quick question lang, 'di ba? Tanungin lang natin siya ng mabilisan. Can you explain what was our Google search earlier? Adverse possession. Adverse possession in the Philippines. Can you explain adverse possession in the Philippines? Why? What benefit is there to giving equal weight to informal settlers? What benefit is there to giving equal weight to informal settlers when it comes to claim of a property against somebody who actually owns the property? Okay? Okay. Check natin to. Think like a world-class Philippine lawyer with expertise in Philippine law and Philippine properties. Okay? Let's go. Yun nga eh. I read that. 30-year period continuously. Okay, I'll answer this in a way a careful Philippine property lawyer would by separating what the law actually allows from what people think adverse possession means. The correct legal framing, ang adverse possession, the Philippines does not use the common law except of adverse possession as understood in the US or UK. What we have instead is acquisitive prescription under the Civil Code of the Philippines. This is too long, chat. Can you summarize what you've said in a paragraph? Ain't got no time to read all of what you just said. In Philippine law, there is no true adverse possession like in common law countries. Instead, ownership can be acquired only through acquisitive prescription under the Civil Code, and even that is tightly limited. Registered land can never be acquired by prescription, no matter how long informal settlers occupy it, and public land is generally not subject to prescription unless formally declared alienable and disposable. Informal settlers do not have ownership rights to the titled owner. What the law gives them are procedural and humanitarian protections. Due process, notice, and regulated eviction, mainly under the Constitution and RA 7279. The purpose is not to weaken property rights, which remain legally superior, but to manage evictions in a way that avoids violence, instability, and abuse, while still ultimately protecting the landowner's title. So, technically, if I understand this correctly, technically speaking, it's not so much na kapag nag-squat ako dito, ako na yung may-ari ng lupa na to. It's more so that if dumating na yung may-ari ng lupa dito at pinapaalis niya na ako, na ngayon na may 30 years na akong nakaupo dito or nag-squat dito, may proseso para doon. So that it protects my rights as a human at hindi lang ako basta-basta paaalisin, especially now that I've established half of my life in this single location. So, manage evictions in a way that avoids violence, instability, and abuse. Yun pala yun. But I guess it's all the same, right? That's the reason why ayaw nang idaan pa dito na mga property developers, kaya susunugin na lang namin. Is there any... Because of this tedious process, do land developers normally just burn down? Because of this tedious process, is there any truth to the rumor that Land developers normally just burn down entire areas of informal settlers to find a way around this. Boom! Tingnan natin. The rumor exists for a reason, but it is not lawful, normal, or low-risk practice. And when it happens, it is criminal, not a workaround. Oo nga naman. Thank you, ChatGPT. Wala naman tayong magbalak magsunog. Is it true that fires conveniently clear informal settler areas? Yes. Fire disproportionately occur in dense informal settlements. That part is factual. These areas are highly fire-prone because of illegal electrical connections, flammable materials, overcrowding, etc. Is there any credible evidence that developers normally burn areas to bypass the law? No. There is no evidence that it is standard or accepted developer practice. Siyempre, wala nga amin, di ba? And I feel like, those who have done it, if any, I don't think will ever admit to it. Do suspicious fires sometimes happen right before or during land disputes? Yes. And that's why the rumor persists, but suspicion is not proof. Dalawa lang yan. Either maitatayo or babalik yung may-ari ng lupa. Boom. What does it say? Yeah, humanitarianism, right? So yeah, basically, if that's what it says, then I guess that's where we are. Yeah. Claim land through adverse possession. That's nuts. Must file a case. The law of ordinary prescription allows for the acquisition of property through adverse possession if all necessary conditions are fulfilled. For those possessing land for 35 years, they may have a valid claim under extraordinary prescription, provided their possession aligns with legal requirements. Again, it's going to be a very tedious process. So I don't know if this essentially says na puede. I have my right to own this land as well. I have no idea. Hey, Jules, what's up? What's up, Jules? Summarizes in 2 sentences. A person can acquire ownership of land through continuous, open, peaceful, exclusive, and adverse possession for a prescribed period. 10 years with good faith or 30 years without those requirements. If someone has occupied land for 35 years, meeting all those conditions, they may have a valid claim under extraordinary prescription. The problem with this is I have no idea what extraordinary prescription means. What filter? What filter are you talking about? Meron ba? Mode of acquiring ownership by continuous, open, peaceful, and uninterrupted possession. However, it does not apply to Torrens registered land. So, we read this earlier, I think, in the Google search. It does not apply to Torrens registered land or inalienable public land. So, possession alone can never defeat a valid land title. So, yun. That's the rub, di ba? Yes, pwede mag-own ng land kung nakasquat ka na dun for a very long time. Pero for as long as may titulo na yun or public land siya, GG's. You're never gonna own it. What? That's not true, Basher. Basher, promise. Kung lumipat ka ng YouTube, CI Benipayo, you will see na walang filter. I promise. That's why I'm having a hard time knowing kung ano yung sinasabi mo kasi wala naman talagang filter eh. Okay, let's move on, chat. Let's move on. I really want to talk about the sad thing from yesterday. I-G ba natin yun, yung super sad? Maybe later. After natin magpakasaya sa pakain natin. What's this? Gigil ako sa vlogger. Okay, let's look at this one. Gigil ako comments. So this is from the subreddit Gigil ako. Gigil ako sa vlogger, nag-ihaw at nagdala ng inumin sa Boracay Beach. Let's check this out.
Go! Nag-ihaw ako sa one of the top beaches in the world, Boracay.
What's the rule with Boracay now? Alam ko, bawal na magdala sa beachfront ng pagkain. Like, there's a limit. Naka-filter ba siya sa TikTok? Hindi ah. Look, wala tayong filter oh. So what's the rule when it comes to land? Land tuloy. Ano yung rule kapag dating sa Boracay? Ang alam ko, bawal na magdala ng anything that can be considered as trash past a certain point. But I'm not quite sure if over in this area, pwede magdala ng pagkain. Is it... What are the Boracay rules? Boracay Shore Rules. Explore Shaw. I don't know when this article was written. New rules. 6,000 travelers. No parties. This one for sure. No parties on the beach. Drinking alcohol, umbrellas, deck chairs, and beach beds have also been banned. Ito. Grilling meat is no longer allowed on the beach, and visitors are not allowed to litter or vomit in public. Again, this is just from a vlog. That's nuts. And then you have something like this, right?
Panibagong araw at panibagong explore nga dito.
Oh, pero what part of Boracay is this? Because I think, you know, ayoko i-defend yung vlogger necessarily. But at the same time, you know, Boracay is pretty large if we're also talking about the parts of it that aren't the normal tourist area or that strip of beach in Boracay. Kasi may likod pa yung Boracay eh. Diba? What we're familiar with is the... Well, let's draw up a map. Let's pull up a map of Boracay here. Boracay. Pull up a map of Boracay. Yan. Okay. Boom. So, normally, the Boracay that we know is this one. Right? It goes from over here all the way down, all the way throughout this stretch, diba? From what we know as Station 1, Station 2, Station 3, right? So it starts here, somewhere here, and then it goes all the way down. Ito yung Boracay na alam natin, right? Station 1, Station 2, all the way down there. But do the same rules apply if, una sa lahat, local ka dito? Or maybe vlogger nga talaga eh. Or in other parts of Boracay, does it still apply? Diba? Does it still apply yung pagiging hard, yung hard rules? Okay, granted, hindi siya nag-glitter, diba? Kasi what if natakam lang talaga siya? Nagutom lang talaga siya. Gusto niya lang mag-ihaw talaga sa beach. Pero wala naman siya sa area na to. Visitors are fined. Items like drinks can be confiscated. I'm talking about the new Boracay. Because sobrang higpit sa... I mean, the new Boracay, technically, 2018. Sobrang higpit sa Boracay ngayon. But yeah, that's what I want more clarity on. Let's watch this some more. Let's see.
Sa isla. Hi guys, I'm DJ Timmy Lee and I left my city life for an island life and...
Yun! So local na siya. Like, technically, right? She might be able to know more. where it's actually okay to cook food, socially acceptable to cook food and clean after yourself?
Now, I'm living here in Boracay. Actually, isa talaga sa mga pangarap ko is to live in an island like this. Dati pa yan. Kaya naman being here in this beautiful paradise feels like a dream come true to me. Namingwit nga kami ng isda kanina para may maihaw kami today.
What?
Charot lang. Siyempre, charot-charot lang. Sa talipapa talaga namin nabili to. Parang nasa 300 lang yata siya, dalawa na.
Wow, guys. This is the life that I wanted. Beach life.
Sugba-sugba lang.
Let's see. That's nuts though. I don't know if this is the best way to cook your fish or mag-ihaw na isda, because as you're fanning the flames of the coal, you're also fanning the sand. I don't know enough though. I could be wrong.
Ano orasyon?
At sumunod nga yung iba pang mga tropa ko na lokal dito sa Boracay. Ayan, si Miss Aya, si Ken, at saka si Nang Nars.
Wow.
Kaya naman nagpabili ulit ako.
So yun, I wonder, right? I wonder. Ito, hey, from Klook, updated 2024. I wonder, dahil lahat sila lokal na, is there an area where it is socially acceptable to do it? Partying is strictly prohibited. Hot coal roasting of meats is prohibited. In line with all other environmental efforts in the island, the government has also banned beachside roasting. So, is this still beachside? So say goodbye to your favorite isaw and chori burgers because those have most likely been closed down as well. I mean, I get how close they are to the beach, right? Over here. Diba? Tapos nag-ihaw sila dito banda sa loob. So I get it. They're technically speaking, they're not following rules. But as locals, you know, may ibang culture na nangyayari at that level. And is it deplorable still? Yes, I get it. It's illegal. I mean, like, we don't know the rules. I don't know the rules kung illegal up to how many meters from the water. Ayun na lang, di ba?
Aside doon sa mga isda na binili namin, nagbaon din kami ng ensalada. Ayan, may sasawan kami.
Let's see the comments here.
Tapos meron din kaming pansit, may hotdog din kami, o di ba? Meron din pala kaming galunggong na fried. Isa na namang bucket list yung na-checkan natin today. Thank you guys for watching my video. See you.
I feel like may kulang kasi. I understand that it's clear na bawal mag-ihaw. It's clear na bawal kumain by the beach in this way. But it doesn't look like they're at the commercial side of it. So I wonder if as locals, may understanding na okay, dito sa area na to, bring your food, clean up after your mess, pero pwede dito. Right? Let's see. Or is it just that? Bawal talaga, period. Report, may violation and fine para maban. Ate, bawal nga mag-uwi ng sand from Bora tas iihawan mo. This is the type of shit that happens when yung mga tanga padami na ng padami. Permitted ba yan? Di ba pag ganyan may discretion ng barangay? Ang galing, patago talaga eh. Next time may dala na yan speakers na malakas. Baka hindi alam. Ako nga hindi ko alam na bawal yan eh. Di pa kasi ako nakakarating dyan. Ngayon ko lang din alam na bawal yan. Bawal talaga. As locals, they should know more, right? Sana may mag-post na bawal yung ginawa nila. Baka allowed as long as nilinis nila lahat ng kalat nila, pati yung uling. Tapos isama na nila itapon sarili nila sa basurahan. Kahit anong propaganda sa Pilipinas, hanggat may humihingang ganito ang ugali, walang mangyayari sa atin. Okay. I mean, everybody here is just attacking the person. Diba? That's what I'm thinking about too, Moon. Like, I understand it. Pero, I feel like may kulang. Okay, so I really need to know. Is it very clear-cut na bawal talaga, period? Or, is it like a social or cultural understanding among the locals of Boracay na okay sa area na to, we're chill. May ano tayo, mutual understanding. You know, pagdating sa commercial area, bawal period. Pero sa areas kung saan dito talaga tayo nakatira, this is our island, we live here for real, is it okay? Because, you know, as somebody who doesn't live on the island, it's easy for me to say that. As somebody who isn't local to the island, sure, bawal. I don't know what, maybe I'm not explaining myself properly. I'm trying to think of an like a parallel example kung saan, yes, it's rule, pero meron tayong mutual understanding at this level. Diba? My audacity, non-locals to comment on things like this. But because this is technically their island, right? I mean, maybe there's that too that I'm trying to factor in. This is their island. Yes, the vlogger is probably implanted. Galing siyang Manila or galing siyang ibang bansa, nagpunta siya dito. Or even them, right? Yung friends na sinasabi niyang local could be from another place, nagpunta rito. But if the rules are made for people who do not look after the island, more I feel like they're especially made for tourists na walang pakialam. I'm not saying they're exempt, but if they're looking out after themselves and they're locals and they're not eating in commercial areas, does that mean it's okay? Law is the law. I know you're gonna say law is the law. Law doesn't excuse anybody. Diba? Or yeah, I know all of that. But you know, I'm trying to think of a rule here. I'm trying to think of something here na parallel na ginagawa pa rin natin because we know it at a cultural level. Jaywalking is not one of them. Yun bawal talaga eh. Trying to think. At least inform yourself before attacking the locals. Yeah, right? Yun na nga iniisip ko eh. Kasi kanila yan eh. Lugar nila yan. Okay, here. Okay, maybe I'm doubting myself because as locals, they should know more about the law. They should know more about looking after their island. Lalo na kung dream mo tumira sa island at mga kaibigan mo lokal, you would want to look after the island 100%. And so together with that would hopefully be the knowledge na may mga laws na bawal kumain sa may dagat or sa tabing dagat or by the shore or near the beach, right? So why are they doing it anyway? Is it as simple as saying, hindi, ano yan, mga balahura yan, mga di sumusunod sa batas? Or is there something else that we don't understand as people looking from the outside in? That's what I want to know. Alright, so leave it in the comments. Is it clear-cut? Bawal talaga? Or are we missing something here? That's a good example. Bawal magbigay sa beggar pero ginagawa natin. I'm trying to think of something closer, diba? Anyway, open discussion. I'm trying to understand both sides here. And I don't want to attack, right? Because I mean, if you've ever been to La Union, okay? If you've ever been to La Union, especially the touristy area of La Union, San Juan La Union, chat, there are people who eat by the beach. Tourist or not, there are people who eat by the beach. There are locals who eat by the beach. It's illegal, but it's also culturally accepted. If you clean up after yourself. So there's that, right? Or I understand if kumakain sila sa commercial side ng Boracay, kung saan they might set the wrong example for other people to also do the same. And that will create a big mess, and everybody who follows might not all clean up after themselves, and so the commercial side of Boracay pwedeng masira. So maybe that's the closest example I could make. I could come up with. If you go to San Juan, La Union, people eat and drink by the beach. It's socially and culturally accepted. You clean up after yourself, and you make sure wala kang iniiwang basura. Okay tayo. Okay ang usapan. Is it illegal? Perhaps. Because we have a DENR law. But it's different, right? It's different. So, does this apply in the same way sa vlogger na to? Yun yung ano ko. Yun yung I guess that's where I'm coming from, because I have personal experience when it comes to that. And there is just this social contract between everybody na wag natin bababuyin yung beach. Lahat tayo maayos dito. We can enjoy it. Pwede tayo mag-picnic dito. We can chill here. We could even play speakers as long as it's not disturbing other people around us. Para sa atin lang yung speakers na to in our little area. All cool. Yet also technically not allowed by the law. Right? So where are we gonna draw the line? That's the question that I have. I'm sorry if this is a little long drawn. Masyado na nating napahaba to. But I think with all the comments here just flaming the vlogger and not one comment, right? Not one comment actually adding nuance to it. Diba? We don't end up learning anything new. I met her a year ago sa Makati. She's a well-known DJ in that area. Very accommodating. I don't know her intention since I'm a native Aklanon by myself. But on my POV, kind of disappointing na nga nangyayari dyan sa amin. Tapos dadagdagan pa nito. Sana the LGU, Malay, will take action on this issue. Ooh, ito. Native Aklanon. Para sa kanya, it's a no. It's a no-go. Okay. Sa ibang beaches, basta may pagka-white, bawal talaga magsindi. Reddit has lost the plot since nadagsaan mga Facebook enjoyer. My gosh. Yeah, but thanks for chiming in, Moon, Romeo. Ano yung sagot? As long as you clean after your trash, you did your picnic or ihaw, that'd be okay, diba? Ano yung sagot? Actually, hindi ko rin alam yung sagot. Kanina ko pa hinahanap yung... Like, we need somebody from Boracay. Welcome to the stream, MJ. What's up? What's up, LJ also? Good evening to you. Are you at work? Actually, I barely even know what the question is anymore at this point. Okay lang ba yung ginagawa nila? Yun yung tanong. Is what they're doing culturally and socially justified? DNR clarifies prohibitions in Boracay. Grilling and tourists may still enjoy parties, grilling, and other beach activities in Boracay, provided these are done indoor or in areas away from the shore, according to the DENR. Okay? Several prohibitions proposed as policies for the reopening of the world-famous resort. Prohibitions on certain activities and structures were meant to protect the shore and maintain the pristine quality of the sand, which is Boracay's top-selling feature. 25 plus 5 easement area. Disputed an item in an infographic circulating online which states that grilling of meats will be prohibited. This is not true. The task force does not prohibit such. Pwede pa rin pong mag-ihaw but not along the beachfront. The task force is also looking into setting up designated zones where ambulant vendors can sell their goods instead of approaching and possibly disturbing tourists. Yun na yung sagot, diba? I think that's it. Okay, so what does the beachfront mean? Okay. Now that we have this, what does it actually mean? Pwede pa rin pong mag-ihaw, but not along the beachfront. Okay, so at least we have that from DENR. Is it the beachfront? Well, technically, what does that even mean? Beachfront. Front ng beach. Like, how close to the waters are we talking about when we say beachfront? I guess that's one way to qualify the answer to our question. Straight from DENR themselves. Ooh, there you go. Oh, more answers. Thank you, Romeo, for clarifying. These prohibitions, he said, would apply to white beach stations. White beach stations 1, 2, and 3, as well as Puka, Iligan, and Bulabog beaches. Antiporda, meanwhile, so there you go. At least with the prohibitions, ito lang yung mga beaches na kasama. Aling beach, maybe, again, as locals, maybe that's what we were missing out, right? Maybe that was what we were missing out on. As locals, alam nila kung saan pwede mag-ihaw. And perhaps, hindi sila nag-iihaw sa Station 1, 2, 3, and Puka. Diba? Does this apply? 25 plus 5 easement area is also the beachfront. But either way, we have way more clarity now because we have some definitions and meron din tayong mga allowed areas. Like these areas, White Beach stations 1, 2, and 3, Puka, Iligan, and Bulabog would only apply to them, rather. And pwede mag-ihaw, but not along the beachfront. Beachfront, no clear definition here. But earlier, binanggit dito na structures will be banned at all times within the 25 plus 5 easement area. It's just that we don't know if that also means beachfront. Yun yung definition ng beachfront. Either way, I think we did our homework here. End of the day, does the vlogger deserve the criticism that this person, that she's getting online right now? I don't think so. Okay? Because for all we know, she's not at the area kung saan total and complete ban. For all we know, she's 25 plus 5 away from the beach. For all we know, she's not actually at the beach front. All things considered. I mean, I'm really not sure. I don't think this is less than 25 meters away. I think this is closer. Yeah. Yeah, we really don't. We don't know enough. I want to give the benefit of the doubt. And hopefully, as locals, they know what they're doing to protect their own homes. Alright, let's move on, chat. Let's move on. Lots of productive discussion there. Dami nating natutunan. Dami nating kinonsider as well. Moon, lipat ka kaya dito sa YouTube para makita mo yung no filter look. Unless you really like the filter, Moon, you can chill here if you want. Yeah, see, Benipayo. Pwede pa rin yata ang sand sculptures. Okay, 2 funny TikToks. And then we are gonna eat our chicken. Okay, chat? First one that I saw earlier today. So, I love gym videos, especially when they're hilarious. Yeah, Daniel. I'm updated with the Beckham lore. Or the Beckham drama. Pero, I don't think it's really fun to talk about on stream. But yeah, I am pretty updated. And there is something that happened amongst the Beckham family. O diba, Boss Gi? Is that you, Moon? What's up, Moon? Welcome to the stream. Also, Office Ninja. Are you still here? Where you at? Ah, thank you. Daniel, come over here to YouTube. Same username. Let's check this out. What is this? So I love gym videos. Title of this one was captioned with Si Kuya naman. Okay, so far we have somebody doing abs, somebody doing biceps. Okay. Nothing, did I miss it already? We're halfway through the video. Let's go! Let's go! Why does she look so irate though? It's actually funny. Naga-hyperextensions siya. Let's go! I'm not quite sure if he actually sees it. His eyes are opened, but I feel like he's not looking at the camera. Ayun, no? I don't think his eyes are towards the camera. If you didn't know any better, chat, like, if hindi kayo familiar sa gym equipment, this is gonna look way more random than it should. Or he sees it, he just doesn't care, right? I'm too old for this. And also, it's a communal gym. So, as a Johnny Swole advocate and a Johnny Swole apologist, I feel like it's fair game. Right? You do not own your camera space when you're in the gym. When you're filming, you cannot control how others move in a communal space. At best, you could ask for permission. Pero don't expect other people to walk past your camera to not walk past your camera just because you're filming, whether or not they see it. Doinks. Yeah, fair game, fair game. Pumipikit pag nasa camera, pwede. Oo, diba? Pwede, ano? Ayun, no? Kasi dito nakadilat siya, sa unang baba. Ayan, no? Nakadilat. But by the time umaabot siya sa camera, napapapikit na siya, Or again, maybe he just doesn't go low enough. Either way, funny. 10. Bagay sa unexpected. 2 sets ng pananampalataya sa Diyos. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Okay, another one. Pambanlaw lang ulit ng serious talks natin earlier. Here, I kinda dig this one, Chad. Chad, you have a best friend? Press 1. Do you have a best friend? Anybody in the chat? Do you have a best friend? Or are you a lone wolf in life right now? No judging if you don't have a best friend. Press 1 if you guys have a best friend. Because if you guys do, I think if there's anything to look forward to, apart from your own family, right? Apart from your grandkids, if there's anything to look forward to as we get old or when we grow older, I think this would be it, man. Diba? Sharing a snack, sharing a cold cone with your bestie. Oh, diba? Also, damn, 7-Eleven ice cream to. Diba? I mean, why not, man? Bring back the old days. Sobrang GVs lang. Best friend. Relive the memories. I have best friend. I have a best friend. So, can't wait in the future. Diba? Parang sobrang chill lang. No, like it's so harmless. It's so wholesome. Just enjoying the damn ice cream. Also, I'm not sure how the internet is gonna like this because lately there's just been intense backlash of videoing people without their consent. And wholesome as this is, I know someone out there, perhaps you might even read it in the comments, may makikita tayong nagsabi dyan, ba't mo sila binidyoan? May consent ka ba? I mean, I'm not even gonna fight it kung may nag-comment ng ganun because technically they're correct. But also, come on, man. It's pretty harmless. Don't you think, chat? Kung tanggalin ang sounds nito, madami na pala silang pakialamang buhay. Ano to? Filter? No filter. Pero ang alam ko, MJ, with the new rule. Remember there's a new rule? Remember that, chat? Remember there's a new rule that's passed? Even in public spaces, you can no longer just randomly shoot people. Yeah, the Vitali law. The one that came out after Vitali. Now, I'm not sure if it's a law already or implemented. But basically, yung kay Gabgo ba? But basically, that one. So, people are a little bit more uptight with it. May na-videohan na naman sa public ng walang kamala-malay tapos gagawan ng kwento. There you go. There you go. There you go, chat. Yeah, it's cute but please, itigil na po natin mag-video ng tao na walang consent man lang. There you go. I knew it. I knew it. We would get a comment like that. Again, I'm not gonna fight it because also technically it's true. But yeah. It is what it is. We move on. You wanna eat already, chat? Tapusin na natin to before we talk about Ann Curtis and Shopee. Sa mga mag-birthday dyan this January, one day, chat, I feel like ito na yung magiging birthday cake celebration natin sa Benifam. Papadrawing na lang tayo ng calendar and then bibilugan na lang natin yung dates na may mga birthday ang Benifam. Right? Because why not? It works. I think ginawa na ito no either family or friends ni Ali Orts. They've done this already and I thought it was quite cute. Or why not buy 31 Munchkins? And then, anong gagawin sa 31 Munchkins? May number bawat munchkin. I'm just happy to be celebrating every month, chat. Okay. Let's eat for a bit. I have Mong'S Manok here prepared for you. Okay, chat. So, friends from Mong'S Manok, let's get this over with. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat chicken. I'm ready to eat liempo. Friends from Mong'S Manok sent me manok and liempo. I have them right here. So, meron tayong meron tayong manok, meron tayong liempo, and meron tayong green sauce. Friends from Mong'S Manok sent us these food to enjoy tonight. We're gonna go through their websites in just a bit, but for now, all I want to say is sobrang galing nung proposition nila. It's very, very simple. You order one chicken, you will spend $2.79. Okay? Ito, isa pa. You order one chicken, you will spend $2.79. You order 2 chickens, only $4.99. You order 1 liempo, $2.79. You order 2 liempos, $4.99. If you order 1 liempo and 1 chicken, it's $4.99. Sobrang dali, di ba? Sobrang intuitive na kung mag-order ka ng dalawa of any combo that you like, it's gonna be $4.99. How much savings do you make from that? Let's just do quick maths here. 550, 10%. You save about 10%, right, chat? 12%. You save about 12%. Now, they do have several branches, but of the branches that they have, Mong'S Manok asked me to focus on these 2. I suppose ito siguro yung flagship branches nila, but if there's a Mong'S Manok nearby you, I wouldn't be surprised. Ito yung una nilang sinabi sa akin na i-check out. Give me a sec here, chat, to better zoom this one in for you. Here. Mong'S Manok, General Ordonez. Ito yata yung sa Marikina. No. Mong'S Manok Panorama sa Marikina. Ito yata yung Gen Ordonez, Pasig to. I think. Marikina pa rin yata. But either way, Mong'S Manok. Do check them out. Ito yung mga branches na gusto nilang makita natin. Meron din silang Food Panda. Now, do expect that on Food Panda, it's going to be more expensive because yung kanilang offer na $4.99 kung kumuha ka ng liempo-liempo, manok-manok, or manok-liempo, eh, syempre, magiging mas mahal na sa Food Panda. And by a significant amount. Now, if you go to their Instagram, not a lot of love yet, chat, over here on their Instagram page, but I do hope that if you want to follow them, do give them a follow. No pressure. And yeah, there you go. There you go. We have it. Basically, their combo is $4.99. Solo, $2.7. A menu like this, man. Sobrang simple lang. Sobrang simple lang nung hinihingi nilang menu from us. Hinihingi nila na maalala natin. $2.79, $2.79, $4.99. Such a good freaking deal, man. And I also like their branding. Very simple. Mong'S Manok. Sino kaya si Mong? There you go. More of that menu. And then, dito ako pinaka na-intriga. Ano tong signature green sauce nila? Right? Because I know one person who's tried Mong'S Manok. Si Dino. And nag-message si Dino saying na ang sarap nung manok nila even more so kapag kasama yung green sauce. Now, looking at the design here, parang bawang at saka chili yung green sauce nila. I cannot wait to try it. Mong'S Manok chat, give me a second. Maghihimay lang, papahimay tayo kay Ali Words. Papatulong tayo kay Ali Words so that pwede maging tuloy-tuloy yung stream. Let me just hand the food to her pagbalik dito, it's now gonna be properly and beautifully plated by Ali Orts. Okay, so again, nagpadala ang Mong'S Manok. This is what it's gonna look like likely when it gets to you. Ito ang ang bango. Chat, of the many things, right, in the Philippines that we can be very proud of, iba pa rin ang lechon manok natin. Ali the Butcher Orts. Okay. Meron akong manok at meron akong liempo galing sa Mong'S Manok. Kakainin natin to. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yo! Dino, na-try mo na ba yung liempo? And what's with the green sauce, Dino? Ano ang i-expect natin sa green sauce natin? And Dino. Ginagamit mo ba to? Parang toyo yata. Merong toyo and then meron din silang pakete ng green sauce. Let's go! Mong'S Manok. Kapag bumalik si Mok, no? And we'll just wait for Ali Orts to take care of business. 10 pieces per pack? 10 pesos per pack. Ito, bote nila 99 lang. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Kumain na ako before the stream. But after smelling that, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Now, set expectations lang. Sige. Para zero expectations, no? Wait natin si Dino. 10 pe... Why ayaw mo yung bote, Dino? Grabe. Like, I wonder how long they could... I wonder how long they can keep this up. Because these compare natin, I mean, let's go to Undox. I wonder how well they can keep it up. Wala kasing price points ang Undox eh. There you go. Lechon manok 462? Liempo 385? Yo! Chat! 462 yung manok nila. 385 yung liempo. Yo! Check natin sa Baliwag. Sige, Boss G. Baliwag menu. There you go. baliwaglechonmanok.com. Lechon manok takeout 410. Liempo 330. Chat. And then 499 dalawang buong manok na. I mean, the promise here, 'di ba, is that they are gonna give you an entire chicken. Wow. Masarap nga. I'm not gonna lie. Undox lechon baka. Nailed it. Right? Nailed it. Sobrang sarap nito. Ang mahal lang talaga ng beef sa Pilipinas. So I'm curious to know, Chad. Let's rock. May commercial pa sila. Wait, let's actually watch the commercial, man. I wonder if it's available on their Facebook page. It has to be, right? It has to be. They couldn't have only posted it on their Yun, they posted it here. They posted it here, but it's so tiny. Yun. Oh, they even have party trays. I totally forgot about that one. Meron nga pala silang party trays. There you go. Party tray. 3 buong manok, 3 buong yempo. Hold up. What's the value prop there? Kung $4.99 ang dalawa, at multiply siya ng times 6, 1,497. Ba't naging mas mahal? 3 whole chicken, 3 whole yempo. Hold up. Does it mean hindi whole? Hindi, whole talaga siya, oh. Or maybe mahal yung tray. Okay. You know what? Let's not judge. Ito yung dalawa nilang sauce. Toyo mansi and Mong'S spicy sauce. That's what they officially call the green sauce. Mong'S spicy sauce. Okay, let's continue watching the video. Yummy! Oh, nagregaluhan pa sila ng Gymshark na damit. Chad. I've never once owned Gymshark clothes ever. But I don't know what I want to say, but I always think it's cool when people wear Gymshark merch because ang ganda ng story ng Gymshark. What if, no? If bumili kayo ng Mong'S Manok, may libreng Gymshark t-shirt, I would buy every day. Maybe it's, there you go. Our fitness journey continues and Mong'S Manok is here to fuel the grind. Delicious, satisfying, and perfect for staying on track. Yo, they're bodybuilders, I think, yung nag-post neto.
2026 is about setting the standard, not chasing it. As a fitness coach and a bodybuilder, the focus is on relentless work.
I knew it, they're
The
bodybuilders.
craft and helping others unlock strength they didn't know they had. Mong'S Manok has been part of this journey from the start and will continue to fuel it. Progress doesn't pause, discipline doesn't fade, and the gains don't stop here.
And the gains don't stop here. Let's go. Alright, I don't think we can keep playing that video kasi baka maban tayo. Mapagalitan tayo ng TikTok for displaying that. I feel like they already got mad at us. I keep seeing this word around. Mura, masarap, matindi. Now, I'm not so sure if we are gonna meet all those standards because right now, masasabi natin na mura siya. Masarap, we're about to find out. Baka pag nilagyan natin ng green sauce, dun natin malalaman na matindi pala talaga siya. But so far, I've been seeing this thrown around. Mura, masarap, matindi. Let's see what happens when we begin indulging in Mong'S Manok in just a bit. Okay, so makakamura pa rin talaga. The background looks pretty normal. What do you mean? May nangyari ba sa background? And is YouTube still lagging? Because I do get I do get a lag on the tablet from time to time. Kayo rin ba, chat? Naglalag kayo from time to time? Like there's it nagkakaroon ng 10-second latency, which is interesting because it stays at 10 seconds. Yun yung delay niya at most. Weird nga eh. Sana maayos. Ang lakas maka food vlogger. Check nga natin TikTok. Let's check TikTok. What does TikTok have? Mong'S Manok. What do we have here on TikTok? I mean, if they tapped me, they must have tapped many other creators as well. Ito. Dude, their Mong'S Manok page is doing cool. Look at that, chat. 94K.
Nakahanap ako ng lechon manok at liempo sa halagang 279 pesos lang. Kada isa. Oo, tama. Tapos ang mas malupit dyan, kapag dalawa binili mo, magiging 499 pesos lang. Ayos, diba? Mapa-combo, pwedeng-pwede. May kasama pang green sauce at toyo mansi. Ito na ata pinakamurang lechonan sa Angono, Rizal. What up, guys? Sa kalalakad ko sa Angono, nakita ko tong Mong'S Manok. Dito sila sa corner ng MDS Street at
Man, I'm getting overstimulated by the VO. It's too fast. Hindi ko alam kung mabagal lang utak ko or masyadong mabilis yung VO or ito yung tamang pace for TikTok because
nakahanap
I'm too slow for this, chat.
ako ng lechon manok ng Barangay Kalayaan. Gulat ako sa presyo ng manok nila at liempo. Paano ba naman? Dahil sa 499 pesos lang, dalawang manok na. Pwedeng dalawang liempo pa. Tapos pwedeng combo pa. Ayos, diba? Kaya nga agad-agad akong umorder. Bira na lang akong makakita ng ganito Sa iba,
Double timer.
nagpa-price range pa ito ng 300 pesos pataas kada isa. Nakakatakam yung aroma. Kaya agad ko rin titikman. Oo, dito mismo sa harap nila.
Ano to? 50 members? What's this? Mong's versus Andox versus Chooks versus Baliwag versus Senor Pedro. What do you mean? Like, if we get 50 memberships, I'm down. Yo, chat, I'm telling you right now, the membership money that we get every month really goes back to community building. Because you probably have an idea of how much I earn, right? You probably have an idea of how much I earn from YouTube. And, I mean, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, it's not much. W. Aliorts! Chat. We have the sauces right here. So, it's not much. I'm G. If we get 50 members, let's put it to the test. Mong's, Andox, Chooks, Baliwag, Senor Pedro. Okay. Tapusin lang natin tong vlog na to. And then we about to eat the chicken.
Una ko tong binaratong lechon manok nila. Amoy masarap Pansin ko sa lasa, medyo iba siya sa mga nakainan ko. Ang kakaiba dito, meron silang Mong's spicy sauce. Kulay green.
There you go. Mong's spicy sauce. Minix siya sa toyo. Di ba toyo mansito?
Yung mga chili. Perfect daw to sa toyo mansi. Ayos tong ginawa nila sa sausawan Hindi na kailangan maghiwa ng kalamansi or sili. Matik sausaw agad. Nagbe-blend sa manok yung tamang alat na may konting asim at tamis. Syempre, titikman ko rin yung liempo nila. Aba, sa presyo versus sa laki. Para sa akin, panalo na to. Tapos, ang lasa ng liempo nila, hindi naman nalayo sa pampalasang ginamit sa manok. Pero, dito talaga siya nagle-level up sa sauces nila. Para sa akin, apakasulit na to. Comment mo naman kung natikman mo na rin to Mong'S Manok. Let's go!
I can't even speak that fast, man. The cutting. Okay, another one. Ooh.
Good.
I would like some gloves like this too, Chad. Sobrang init pa ng pagkain natin eh. May init-init pa yung food natin, so we're gonna let it cool down first.
Kaya nabilihin ngayon at nagtataasan ng presyo ng ibang mga pagkain, akalain yung 279 pesos lang ang isang buong lechon manok na to. Ganun din sa liempo, 279 pesos din. Ito pa ang nakakabilib dito. Kasi pag dalawa ang in-order mo, mas makakamura ka pa. 499 pesos na lang.
Yo, this is I think ito talaga yun eh. Ito yung mura, masarap, matindi. They've nailed mura.
Dalawang lechon manok ang bibilhin mo. Pwede ring dalawang liempo or pwede ring manok at liempo para pares mo silang matikman. 499 pesos lang, dalawang ulam na ang maiuwi mo at matitikman mo. Ito na ang pinakamurang lechonan na nakita ko. Na bukod sa mura na, hindi rin tinipid sa lasa. Kasi kahit na hindi mo siya isawsaw sa sauce niya, malalasahan mo ang mga spices na nilagay na abot hanggang kaloob-looban ng laman. At kung mapapadaan ka dito, talagang maaakit ka sa amoy ng kanilang mga pagkain. Paano ba namang hindi lalasa yan? Nakamarinate ng isang araw yung kanilang manok at liempo. At para mas lalo siyang sumarap, paparisan mo siya ng kanyang sauce na Mong's spicy sauce. Sariling recipe ng sauce nila to, guys, na manamis-namis na may konting sipa ng anghang. Syempre, may kasama rin yung...
Yo, he has a good ang sarap look. Yo, that's one thing I feel like I've never really mastered. after all these years of eating food in front of a camera, never ko na master yung ang sarap ng kinakain ko look. It's always so it's always too crude. Masyadong like you know how on camera kapag drama kailangan kahit umiiyak ka, maganda ka pa rin. Like you're a beautiful crier. Okay? Well, first of all, I'm not a beautiful crier. I'm an ugly crier. Two, I'm an ugly eater also. So,
Toyo Mansi. Bali, dalawang
Shout
klase
out.
ng sauce ang meron sila dito. Kasama na yan, pag bumili ka ng lechon manok o liempo. Niluluto to sa low heat, kaya
pakiulit yung ang sarap look. Ang sarap. Wait! Why are we... Yo, chat, it's real though. Bakit tayo naglalag sa YouTube? Bummer.
abot ang 1 oras at kalahati, kaya talagang ma-juicy. Malambot at lutong-luto na manok at liempo ang matitikman nyo. Legit guys, masarap talaga tong manok at liempo nila. Ang galing din talaga ng owner neto, no? Kasi sa abot kayang halaga na hindi bubutas ng bulsa, makakatikim na kayo ng masarap na lechon manok at liempo. Hindi basta-basta to guys, kasi talagang pinag-isipan nila ang recipe neto.
My guess is that this is an introductory price. It has to be. Okay? It has to be an introductory price para lang magpakilala. Okay, this is, I mean, of course, we're not gonna include this in the video. But my honest thought here, the $4.99 price point isn't gonna last long. It's gonna slowly creep up, but it also makes sense, diba? As a business, kailangan magpakilala ka, mabamura ka talaga muna. Nobody's gonna try you, right? Because if you're new, between you or the trusty old Baliwag, Andoks, or Chooks to Go, or Senior Pedro, dun na ako. Kung lalo na kung same lang naman yung price nyo. Pero if sobrang mura mo, sobrang affordable mo, hell yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, they have to. It's a marketing strategy. You know, remember Zeus? You remember Zeus when it first arrived in the Philippines? Sobrang mura ng Zeus coffee. Next thing you know, every single one of their coffees added 20 pesos. Overnight. Because they already acquired. Kumbaga may budget na sila. May budget sila that's specifically assigned to lose, to be, they're operating, to operate the store or the brand at a loss. If not, very, very small profits. And then once nagpakilala na ng maayos and many people love Mong'S Manok already, diba? Now, I'm G. Now, I'm going to pay a little bit more if I have to because I know the brand. I've tried them and I tried them when they were cheap. Kasama ko sila nung wala pang may kilala sa kanila. Kasama pa yung may founder's pride ba, diba? Na I started when this brand had nothing or was starting out. I'm going to continue loving them. So, $4.99 right now, you know, as we're talking about it, very good deal. It might not be like this for long. So, kung may Mong'S Manok na malapit sa inyo chat, give them a try, man. Give them a good try.
Alala mo, mag-message lang sa kanilang FB page. At bisitahin nyo na rin ang iba pa nilang branch na malapit sa inyo. Talagang mura.
Ito yung mga branches, oh. August pa to, ah.
Magpa-deliver sa kanila via Lala Move. Mag-message lang sa kanilang FB page. At bisitahin nyo na rin ang
Ito yung mga branch nila. Yung akin nang galing dito, Panorama Street, Concepcion 2, Marikina City.
iba pa nilang branch na
Meron sa Pasig, Antipolo, Marikina, and Rizal. Feeling ko taga Marikina yung may-ari nito. Karamihan sa Marikina and adjacent cities, so Rizal and Pasig.
malapit sa inyo. Talagang mura, masarap, matindi. Kaya
Can we say that on mura, masarap, matindi? Mura, masarap, matindi.
tara, food trip na tayo.
Bali, open nga pala sila ng 9 a.m., tama?
Yes.
Hanggang 11 p.m. Isa ito sa pinakamurang lechonan na nakainan ko. Pero yung
It's probably the cheapest.
279 pesos, may ganito ka ng manok. 279 pesos naman sa liempo. At mas matindi pa, mas
Yo, he's good, man. He's good. He's talking with the promotional voice. $279 para sa manok. $279 naman para sa liempo. At yung matindi pa dito, pag pinagsama mo silang dalawa, $4.99 lang. San ka pa?
Nakamura ka kapag sabay mo silang binili, dalawa. Kasi 499 pesos lang yon. Diba? Kada isang order mo guys, meron nga pala kayong dalawang sauce, toyo mansi, ayan, may timpla na yung toyo. Tapos ito, yung Mong'S spicy sauce. Inano ko kasi sa anong ingredients na ito eh.
Yon, bawang at saka sili.
Bawal sabihin eh.
Secret yan,
Secret
idol.
daw. Diba? Kapag isa lang binili mo, may ganito ka sauce. Pero kapag dalawa, apat na yung sauce mo. Lambot oh.
Okay, super... Okay, you wanna have it again? Hold on. Ali Orts is retrieving the goods.
Kita nyo naman. Ang maganda nga dito guys nakamarinate nga pala siya ng isang araw kaya talagang nanunuot yung lasa daw nito hanggang kaloob-looban. Tikman nga natin kung totoo. Totoo nga man. Manamis-namis yung lasa. Tamis alat.
Oh, okay. So, ang alam ko, Chooks to go, ganun, di ba? Tamis alat ang Chooks to go. Whereas, Andok's sweeter side, Baliwag saltier side.
Okay. Ang masarap dito, nakamarinate na nga siya. Tapos, malasa mo yung tanglad na nilagay.
May
ito yung masarap
tanglad
oh.
din. Classic.
Yung katas niya.
Uy.
Ayan, kuha tayong kanin. Walang halong biro. Napakalasa, sarap isabaw. Ayan, tatry naman natin itong kanilang liempo.
I knew it, MJ!
Rinig mo?
Mismo, idol.
Crispy man.
Yung kausap niya pa, rinig ba? Yung pagka-crunchy. Mismo, idol. Dude, they're good. Feeling ko successful na to na creator.
Malasa din. Ano yun sa kanin? Grabe, ang lambot na naman guys, hindi makulat. Malasa pa yung laman. Ayun, tatry naman natin yung kanyang sauce.
I'm
Masarap
excited
daw,
for
guys,
the
kahit
green
ito lang yung sauce
sauce.
na gagamitin mo or ito. Tapos masasarap din kapag pinagsama mo. Masarap daw to sa kanin eh. Yung lasa niya guys, matamis-tamis
Uy,
na.
chat! Naging breast yung chicken. W. Ali Orts. Boneless na ang lahat ng kakainin natin. Susubo na lang tayo.
Kakaiba yung tamis, tapos may konting sipa ng anghang. Okay, grabe. Hindi ko mahuli yung lasa nito ha. Sarap na ito, you know? Uy.
Hell yeah, baby. Susubo na lang. Hell yeah, baby. Instant edit. well, W's to Ali Orts and W's to Editor Kelvs kasi sila technically yung nag-edit. Si Ali Orts yung nag-edit nung pagkain natin. Din si Editor Kelvs ang nag-edit or mag-edit ng video. Well, anywho, eto na tayo. For simplicity's sake, nahiwa na natin ang ating chicken at ang ating liempo para isusubo na lang natin. Okay, here we have it. Andito sa side na to, ang ating liempo ay naandito. Focus. Camera. Yon. Meron tayong liempo sa side na to. Dang it, camera. Hold on. Yan. Yun. So, sa side na to, what? Baka naguguluhan siya. Yan. Yun. So, andito na yung ating liempo and andito rin yung ating chicken. Sisimulan natin with just plain. Liempo lang. Wala munang sausawan. Maraming iterations to, di ba? Maraming permutations to sa mga nag-high school math dyan. Pwede natin siyang gawing pwede natin siyang kainin na liempo only, chicken with green sauce, chicken with toyo mansi, liempo with green sauce, liempo with toyo mansi, and then chicken with green sauce na hinalo sa toyo mansi, tapos liempo na hinalo yung green sauce sa toyo mansi. You get what I'm saying. So first of all, susubukan natin plain. Alright? We're gonna try it naked. Yun ang tatry muna natin with, of course, our lechon manok. Because after all, yun ang kanilang brand. We have the lechon manok over here. Okay. Subukan natin na lechon manok lang muna. There you go, lechon manok. Sinamahan natin na onting balat nang ma-enjoy natin siya as is. Oops. I wonder why it's not focusing. Yun! Alright, lechon first. Lechon manok. Ma-herb siya. Teka lang. Punasan lang natin yung kamay natin. Yo, it's herby. Hindi siya tulad nung nasa video na tamis alat. It's more herby and that's not a bad thing. Subo pa tayo isa pa. Okay, ito. Look at this. Breast part na to, pero pag titinan nyo ng malapit, it looks very juicy. Okay, try uli natin. Just the breast. Because I really love breast, chat. Let's have it. It's good. It's good. Not dry at all. I can say masarap siya. I mean, what else is there to say about lechon manok? Hindi tulad nung sa video na tamis alat talaga siya. It's more on the saltier side, tapos ma-herb din. And so I guess saltier side na may fragrance. Yun. So siguro yung sinasabing tanglad or yung ibang paminta na ginamit dito, yun yung pinaka natikman ko. And I'm all for that. Okay? Susunod naman, itry natin bare, naked again, yung liempo nila. So, ito yung liempo nila. Boom. Liempo. Liempo time, baby. No sauce, just the liempo itself. So, yung sinasabi sa video na isang araw daw nakababad to or nakamarinate to, napansin ko siya sa liempo. Because even the juices have flavor. We'll move on. Ano gusto nyo yung una itry, chat? Toyo mansi or green sauce? Chicken with toyo mansi or chicken with green sauce? Damn, this is good. I'm so happy. You be the one to tell me what to do next, chat. Chicken is next, pero chicken naman with toyo mansi or with... Okay, toyo mansi it is. Okay, kunin natin yung chicken. Sausaw natin yung chicken sa toyo mansi. Nakahalo na nga pala yung kalamansi nila, so that's a plus. Hindi na kailangan magpiga. Teka lang. Toyo mansi lang ba to? Ba't parang may suka rin? Parang toyo, suka, kalamansi. Parang yun siya. So, I may be wrong. Maybe I have a shitty palate. But, chicken, toyo mansi, what can go wrong, really? It's good. It's good. It's a classic staple. Alam nating lahat yan pagdating sa ihawan. Toyo mansi complements only the best ihaw. Just like our chicken and liempo over here. I wanna have more! So we'll have more, chat. Ang sarap talaga eh. Di ako makamove on. Let's have our chicken again with the toyo mansi. Damn, this is good, chat. I wish you're not as jealous. Or if you are, please do get your own Mong'S Manok. It's really good. Hell yeah. Okay to. Okay to. I really hope they succeed in life. Okay. Try naman natin kanilang liempo. This time with their toyo mansi. I feel like this is going to be very predictable. Okay, this is going to be very predictable in the sense na masarap din siya. Again, toyo mansi, cannot go wrong. Pag masarap yung ihaw mo, nilagay mo sa toyo, sinausaw mo sa toyo mansi, only enhances everything. So let's give this another try. Get in my mouth. One thing that I want to add, pagdating sa pork nila, calorie deposit for today's video. Calorie deposit. I don't get it. I don't get it, Bills. I don't get it, LJ. One thing about their pork that I don't think a lot of people will notice, but for those who do, you know what I'm talking about. Yung pork nila, walang lansa. And I'm already kinakain ko na yung mismong balat, and yung balat na may taba sa ilalim ng, you know what I'm talking about, diba? Pag liempo, may karne, may taba, tapos may balat. And usually, if it's not cooked right, or if it's not cooked according to really, really good measures or standards, may lansa yung portion na yun. And pagdating doon, medyo maarte. I'll be real, medyo maarte ako pagdating sa lansa ng pork. This one, walang lansa yung pork. So that's another good thing about it. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. We're gonna be trying chicken with the Mong'S Manok green sauce. Or, simply put, Mong'S sauce. Or even just say green sauce, whatever. Okay, ito yung chicken natin. Sasaw-saw natin siya sa green sauce. Now, in the video, I've been seeing them dip it a lot. So, hindi natin titipirin to. Talagang ibababad natin. Tsaka natin kakainin to. Dino, because you did not warn me on how much green sauce to use, I'm just gonna go all out. Okay, so, yung kanilang liempong manok, or liempong manok. yung kanilang inihaw na manok with the green sauce. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Look at that, chat. Look at this. What the heck? That looks hella good. Whoa. Wow. Maanghang siya, pero matamis din yung sauce. So, I don't know what else they put in there. Obviously, may garlic. Obviously, may sili. But it also enhances the total experience. Kasi sobrang juicy ng chicken. Nilagyan mo pa netong green sauce na maanghang. You can look at my face, chat. Hindi naman ako hindi ako super sensitive sa anghang, pero hindi rin ako yung kapag kumakain ng maanghang kailangan double spicy yung noodles ko. No, I'm not like that. I'm a normal person. I enjoy my spices, and I think it's one of those sauces na you'd want to put it on every bite kasi nakaka-addict yung anghang. Again, it's on the sweet and spicy side. I'll have another bite, okay? I'll be real. I'll have another bite, chat. Man, Mong'S Manok, what the hell? Chat, look at this. This is, again, breast part to, Look at that. Look at how juicy the breast part looks. We're gonna be having it with green sauce again. Yeah, para mapapakanin ka dito talaga. So, meron tayong manok. Sausaw natin sa green sauce. Yung babad na babad talaga. It's spicy, but the green sauce is addicting. Wow! Okay siya, Bok. Woo! Medyo umiinit na. Hindi na tumatalab yung aircon natin. And it's good. Sarap, no? Did you like it, Bok? Wow. Okay. Now I'm even more excited na subukan yung liempo with the green sauce. Damn! Liempo with the green sauce. Here we go. Liempo. Green sauce. Mother. There you go. Liempo with green sauce. It's time to celebrate, chat. If there is Mong'S Manok in heaven, it's okay. I can go now. Okay? Like I'd be fine with going if my Mong'S Manok in heaven. Ayun lang, hindi pala tayo sa heaven nag-end up no? It's spicy, man, and it's really beginning to get hot. Okay, now we mix the two. Kasi nakikita kong ginagawa nito nakikita kong ginagawa nila to online. So ngayon ipaghahalo natin yung green sauce at yung toyo mansi. Okay? So the way we're gonna do that is kukuha tayo ng green sauce. Ilalagay natin dito ngayon sa liempo. Tapos lalagyan din natin siya ng toyo. Overall, magiging ganito yung itsura niya, chat. Ayan. Pinaghalong green sauce at toyo mansi with the liempo. Let's have a go at this. Holy mother. Green sauce, great. Toyo mansi, great. Put them together, even more excellent. My God, kaya pala ginagawa nila sa video. Man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, both work really well together. It's not just hindi lang siya one or the other for me. Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na team toyo mansi lang ako or team green sauce lang ako, because mixing both is the way to enjoy your Mong'S Manok. Okay? Ito naman yung ating chicken. Ito yung ating chicken. Boom. Both the green sauce and the toyo mansi. It's good, chat. Mong'S Manok, you're doing things right. Shout out to Mong'S Manok for introducing something new to the market. $279 kung liempo lang, $279 kung pork, $279 kung manok lang. But if you get any combination of the two, dalawang liempo, dalawang manok, or isang manok at isang liempo, $4.99. Now, again, like I mentioned earlier, I don't think this price point is gonna last very long. So while it's still this cheap, chat, I'm not gonna lie, please try it out. When it comes to the mukbangs, when it comes to these trials, when it comes to tiering, I always try to keep it 100 with you. And I'm not lying when I say that if Mong'S Manok, for some reason, does not get killed by their ultra-large, mega overlord competitors, then they have a real shot at being one of the big boys in this game. Oh, ito, chat. Man, I'm gonna have more, okay? I'm sorry if you are hungry at this hour, but I don't care. Uubusin natin tong lahat ngayon. Manood muna tayo ng videos. Makikain tayo sa pinapanood natin. Oh man, it's good. Holy. They have a real shot at playing with the big boys. 100%. I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy kapag may ganitong brand. Are they family owned? I don't know. Are they a big company? I don't know. I don't think so. At least in the way that they approached me. When they oh, may manok na rin yung mic natin. When they talked to me, they were approaching it from a very, very small business standpoint. They have several branches, but they're nowhere near like the giants. So again, if they do things right, play their cards if they play their cards just right, one day, I hope makatabi nila yung mga giants pagdating sa mga lechon manok at inihaw na liempo. This is good, Chad. Sana Dubai branch. Alright, let's check this out. Keep watching. Makikain tayo.
Sarap.
Hell yeah, you're not lying, bro. Now I know you're not lying. You're telling the truth, man. You're telling the truth.
Grabe guys, bukod nga sa manok nila, masarap din tong kanilang sauce. Di ba?
Hell yeah!
Nakakabitin. Kaya kung nabitin ka, pwede ka magpa-add ng sauce sa kanila, 10 pesos lang.
Hell yeah!
Ngayon, tatry naman natin sa may liempo. Ayan, no?
What's up, Levi?
Grabe, ang ganda ng pagkaluto, di ba? Ayan, guys, lagyan natin dito yung Mong's spicy sauce. Uy.
What is it, Levi? Oh, man. Ang sarap.
Grabe, nabitin ako sa sauce. Isa pa.
Yo, we're not playing with you.
Kuha tayo dito ng liempo.
Uy.
Ayan, no?
By the way, ngayon, minimix ko na talaga yung green sauce at yung toyo mansi.
Yun. Uy. Kaya liempo tapos manok, pagsabay.
What's medical tourism? Oh, I know what medical tourism is. Are we talking about Thailand? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, we're talking about Turkey. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hold on, Chad. Ubusin ko na to. Alright. Survey lang. If magpaparaffle tayo next week, Mong'S Manok or whale shirt? I guess that's what we could do, right? When we raffle next week, winner has the option to choose between Mong'S Manok and a shirt from whale. I think that's gonna be fair. Yo! No, Levy. I'll be happy to volunteer. I'll be there. Okay, I'll be happy to do it. Just sign me up, please. I don't care if I'm the next Doug Kramer. You know how Doug Kramer has ads floating on the internet of a hair transplant? Or maybe ako lang yung nata-target nun. But I don't mind if I'm the next Doug Kramer hair transplant model. What's up, Mock? God, this is so good, chat. Since Mock and Levy just arrived, Mock and Levy, this is a budol that I really want you to try. Although si Levy malayo-layo. This is a budol that I am more than proud to share with you. Mong'S Manok. Mura, masarap, matindi. I'm a happy man, Chad. I'm a very simple man. Just give me food. Give me great food. I'm good. I'm good. Wow. Sarap. Parang everyday heavy na yung traffic, Paolo. Or is it getting worse? Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy when brands like this exist. Kasi ako lang din yung nabubudol eh. Oh, that makes sense. Usually Wednesday nag-RTO mga tao, ano? Okay, LJ, I have to agree with you there. Ako, creamer. Ito ang aking creamer. I mean, technically speaking, Anko still did miss out on getting Ann Curtis as their Anko did well by getting Ann Curtis as their endorser, but Anko failed to pull up the idea or failed to, I can't speak anymore, man. Food coma. Anko failed to ask Ann Curtis or play around with the idea na Ann Curtis. Damn it. Hindi na ako marunong sobrang solved. In other words, I'm a happy man right now. Portals just opened up. Is it accessible online? It has to be, right? It has to be, like, you have to be able to see the portal on the internet. Shouldn't it be? Right? Like, shouldn't it be? Because otherwise, what's the point? Portal BGC. Let's go, Manila, Philippines. That's so cool. What is the story behind the portal anyway? This is something I wanna dive deep into. Asia's first portal to open in Manila, Philippines. Portal's organization is pleased to announce the opening of the next portal sculpture, debuting in Manila on January 21, today. Located in BGC, it will become the first portal in Asia and the 6th portal sculpture in the world. So this is BGC. Amazing look. Pero hindi siya accessible online. Do we have Benifam aboard near other portals? Let's see. Locations. So ang point nila is that portals are a bridge to cultures from around the world, and together we co-own and expand this global network. Lithuania, Poland, Ireland, USA, Brazil, UK, and wala. No other Benifam in these areas as far as I know. What's their goal though? To unite people? Portals are built at notable locations around the world where they are freely accessible to the public. We seek a diversity of locations from large metropole cities to rural towns and natural sites. Each portal can be considered an award to highlight and share your unique city and region. An award to highlight. Why? I don't understand. Each portal can be considered an award to highlight. As a member of the Portals Network, you are part of a unique community, creating and co-owning a first-of-its-kind global network. More than an artwork, portals are a platform to build relationships and to join ongoing viral events in the physical world and online. Yeah, I know. It's a cool. What's the business plan here? We typically work with municipalities, NGOs, foundations, and private organizations to fund and develop this global artwork. I really love the idea, by the way. Kung gusto nila and then in 2 hours, Levi, hindi nagagana yung portal. Kasi either inuwi na siya, or nasira na siya, or nawalan ng kuryente. Either of those three. Na-jumper na yung kuryente niya. Portals are more than physical sculptures. They are a movement that exists in the collective consciousness and receive millions of views every month. For many of our partners, portals bring more awareness to their city than anything else. By joining the Portals Network, you are on the same table together with all our partners, creating opportunities for new relationships and initiatives. How can I get involved? Like, do portals have audio? There you go. Portals invite us to meet above language barriers and connect using the only global language known to all humankind, body language. Therefore, they provide a purely visual live stream. How do they connect to each other? Okay, live stream, of course. How long do portals exist at the location? Built to last for centuries. Wow! Long-term partners to co-create the Portals Network, which is an alive and evolving global network. What is there you go. What is the purpose of portals? Because, they've been kind of telling us na it unites people. It shows us that we own this world together and that, we are merely divided by lines, but we are one human race, right? Portals are a global network inviting us to meet fellow humans above borders and third-party narratives. They provide a 24/7 window to different cultures from around the world and serve as a space where we can meet people outside of our social bubbles. People who we would otherwise never meet during our lifetimes. So what's the business model? I'm trying to think of the angle. Like how this can become... of course, it's maybe they license a place to use their artwork. Right? That makes sense, diba? Like they would license a place to use their artwork, and then it's a long-term kind of thing. I think that's the vibe here. Mawawalan kaya ever ng tao sa harapan ng portal? Let's look at the TikTok. I'm sure people have uploaded already. BGC portal. Oh, here we go. 1 hour ago.
And one. Ladies and gentlemen, the BGC portal.
Oh, that's so cool. Walang tao sa US. This is in Philadelphia, right? People, naumay na sila. Like, they're done with it. Lithuania, Ireland. For 1 year lang. 1 year lang. Brazil and Taiwan. Fifth Ave? Where is that? Where is Fifth Ave? What's up, Yel? Welcome to the stream. Fifth Ave BGC. Fifth Ave. I mean, Fifth Avenue is huge. So this is Fifth Avenue. Where here? Where here did they put it? It's just streets. It's just streets. Wait, wala na tayo sa Fifth Ave. Wait, what happens if we go here? Nasa Fifth Ave pa rin ba tayo? I would think they would put it near the High Street area. Ito yung Fifth Ave. Yun. I feel like they put it here. Sa may BGC mismo na area. There you go. This area. Fifth Avenue corner ng High Street. Alright, we're going there together, chat. Bring me there. Fifth Avenue. Probably here. Bring me here. There you go. We're still at Fifth Ave. Saan yung road signs? Yeah, we're still at Fifth Ave. This is the BGC sign. That's 4th Strip. Ito na, malapit na tayo. There you go. No, still at Fifth Ave. Wala pa rin tayo sa High Street. There you go. This is High Street, right? And then, ito yung corner na may digital billboard. Yeah? Yeah, I think this is it. So, dito. Yeah, likely here. Never mawawalan ng tao dito. I wonder if we're ever gonna get an opportunity to actually look at it. I feel like 24/7 because di naman natutulog ang Pilipino. There will always be a portal. Are you gonna go, chat? Never may magnanakaw dyan, may kita abroad. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Let's see more videos.
2 and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the BGC Portal.
Portal.
It's here! Portal now stands as part of a global artwork that invites us to meet fellow humans beyond borders. Welcome
There you go. Meet fellow humans beyond borders.
to the portal. To the world, welcome to...
Okay, so drop it in the comments. Ano sa tingin nyo ang makikita ng portal kapag natapat sa Pilipinas? Anong makikita ng mga ibang tao mula sa Ireland, sa UK, sa US kapag natapat yung portal sa Pilipinas? So we have an answer here. Definitely not magnanakaw or pwede raw or traffic. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of I think it's hard for me to know kung ano yung makikita. All I know is that it won't end up like the US. Okay, because in the US, 'di ba, nung nakita natin dito, walang tao.
BGC.
Walang tao, but in BGC where people don't really sleep, I think there will not ever be a time na walang tao.
May we now call on our guests. Wow, it's here! It's here!
Oh, it's Neon Man! Meron magpapakute. Oh, you know what? Okay, no hate at all, but I feel like it's one of the best ways na makahanap ng AFAM. Right? Right? It's like free advertising. Oh, UK, you hear. UK, I hear. Ooh. Are you saying there's also Ireland and UK? Oh my gosh. Easy money. Sobrang lakas pa naman nating mga Pilipino sa mga AFAM, 'di ba? Oh my gosh, easiest. They made a mistake. They made a mistake by allowing this to happen. Uplift me from this society. Oh my God. Looking for a fam. Oy, Levi, same. May maghahawak ng papel. Looking LF, a fam. And then yung mga afam, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool, man. What else? I'm sure there are other videos here too. Oh, there's a line. Like, honestly, I think they chose the perfect place to have a portal. Because unlike the other countries, and I'm not judging because, you know, I don't even know where these are specifically placed. All I know is that where it is placed here in BGC, I feel like hindi ever mawawalan ng tao yung placement nila dito sa BGC. Because if you look at the photos, the videos of the portals abroad, like look at this one. My empty space. You see? Where is that here? Like, see, look at that. Not a lot of people, diba? Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people there either. Not a lot of people there either. No line. Oh, diba? Even there, wala masyado. So I think they picked just the sweet spot for the Philippines na never mawawalan ng tao dito. That's what I think. So, good job to Portals for opening at the best place possible in Manila or in the Philippines na never mawawalan ng tao. Yeah, but that's the thing. Even if we've had this for a while, even if we do end up having this for a while, my wild guess is that there will never not be a person in front of the portals. Just judging by the sheer amount of people in BGC, mga dumadaan dito, mga tumatambay dito, mga nag-hangout dito, families, diba? Even you put this 10 years here, you will see 10 years of us Filipinos enjoying the portals. Ah, I like what you did there, Mock. Okay, so are you saying we can't actually see this online? Portals live stream. There's actually no live stream to it? Nah, they're missing out. Okay, now I'm really curious. What is the business model of portals.org? I appreciate their mission and vision, but how do they make money, if at all? Yo, what's up, Joel? No commercial business model where revenue comes from ads or selling products. Its financial and operational structure is a mix of philanthropic, partnership-driven, and community-funded elements rather than traditional profit-maximizing income streams. Partnership with cities, governments, and organizations. Community funding and fellowship certificates. So wala. Wala silang... It's not a conventional sales platform. Come from a blend of founder backing, strategic partnerships with cities and institutions, community support via collectible certificate sales, and sponsored cultural collaborations. There's no money. There's no... I mean, that would be... Wouldn't that be really... what's the word here? Dystopia. Oh my god, that word, dystopian. Wouldn't it be really dystopian if, you know, Portals gets really big and then every so often nagkaka-ads? Oh my god, that would be super Black Mirror, right, chat? Na, okay, it's gonna show you Ireland, it's gonna show you Brazil, Taiwan, and then right before it shows you the UK, oops, 10-second unskippable ad. And then we go watch the US. And then we go back to the UK or other countries. Oh my gosh. I think that's gonna be freaky. Yeah, the ads, man. Okay, what's this? You think that's the model, the money making model they're trying to do? Maybe Reddit has the answer. Portals.org Reddit. Nah, that's not it. Portal and NYC. And I had an amazing ASL conversation with a lady in Dublin. What? I thought there's no audio. ASL, American Sign Language. Damn it. Yeah. Sabi ni Mock, one potential income stream is when there are events like, say, Phil-Am Day. Put up the portal in BGC and the US. Companies can leverage that for events. Puede, ano? Puede. And then, but then I think, I'd like to think it's a income thing for both BGC and portals. Puede. Makes sense. Like, events for sure. Exposure. Or, I mean, honestly, I think the way they make money is what I said earlier. They lease the artwork. They lease the artwork to the place, right? Like, okay, BGC, I have this amazing artwork. I'm sure bibisitahin to ng mga tao. I'm sure they will love it. And of course, with more foot traffic comes more revenue opportunities for the venue. So, okay, sure, portals, how much are you gonna charge us? Oh, and then na yun. Right? It's technically mutually beneficial. Portals gets its money. BGC gets its tourism or gets its foot traffic. So, pwedeng ganun. Tulog ka na ba, Biels? Pwede? I mean, do you think so? I don't think they're capturing data. That would be way against privacy. Super against privacy if they get data of people. Proportions or information about people. That's gonna be insane. Ito, 48 minutes ago lang.
Asia na nakikita nila. So we're here na sa portal. Alam nyo ba na tayo yung mga unang Asia na nakikita nila?
Yan ang pwede nyong gawin. Hi-hi kayo sa kabila. Tapos makikita nyo mag-hi back sila sa inyo ng ganyan. Ang saya. Umaga pa dun sa kabila. Oh, look. Oh, yan. Ang saya. Grabe.
Dito sa portal kasi this is the first portal in Asia at Pilipinas ang napili.
I love the enthusiasm. Pilipinas ang napili.
So we're here na sa portal.
Oh, yan. Ang saya.
Is the kid doing 6'7"?
Dito sa portal kasi this is the first portal na nakikita nila.
Yan ang pwede nyong gawin. Hi-hi kayo sa kabila. Tapos
Oh yeah, the kid is doing 6'7". You're right, Levi. Oh my gosh, 6'7". 6'7". Oh my God. Naalala ko tuloy yung kalaro namin kagabi ni na Romeo. Oh man, that kid. But I don't think they're gonna do it though. Like, they should be publicly saying it. Like, no one's gonna support the portal's initiative if they find out that it's collecting data. I don't think so, especially because it's public and it's collecting data. That's insane. Yeah, I think it will lose a lot of support almost instantaneously. Right? I mean, we can ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT.
So we're here na sa
Let's ask ChatGPT. I mean, for all we know, right? Like, maybe it's a conversation already. Are the portals known to be collecting data? Yes, portals does collect some data, but it's not the same as the kind of continuous invasive sensory or behavioral tracking you might find in commercial surveillance systems. Their public privacy documentation makes two things clear. When you visit portals.org or interact with its website services, they may collect... Okay, so data collection on the website. They do not... about the physical portals. There's no official evidence from their public privacy policy that the video live stream technology embedded in portal sculptures is used to collect personal information about viewers or participants for profiling, storage, or commercial advertising. They emphasize open, real-time live streaming between locations, and the privacy policy is centered on the website and online services, not on data collection from people in front of the installations. Yeah, wala yan. Because it's likely one of the things they immediately talk about, right? Between when they sell the idea, o magpapatayo kami ng portal dito, syempre yung una sasabihin ng BGC, isa sa mga una nilang concerns, security. So I don't think so. Like, I'd want to think that way, but too much drama if that's true. Yeah, it's facing the 3D billboard, but I don't know what we look like. Because all we have are perspectives from of the other countries. Wala pang nagpo-post ng ano itsura natin sa Pilipinas. It is facing the 3D billboard though, so good point on that, Mok. No. Yeah, it is. But I'm not quite sure kung hagip. Visiting, yeah. Pwede, no? Pag nag-visit ka sa portal, alright. You're cooked. Okay. We can talk about the last few topics for tonight, chat. Let's talk about 3 things to wrap this stream up, which are pretty long discussions in themselves. Do you want the ultra sad topic? Again, warning, it's sad. Do you want the Ann Curtis topic or do you want the Shopee topic? Shopee drama, Ann Curtis tweet, or sad content? Do you sure, MJ? I mean, I might cry. I might actually cry. Sad? Okay. Let's do sad. I'm warning you, chat. I'm warning you, it's pretty sad. Okay, so there's this subreddit that I hardly ever... It's part of my... Okay, chat, I want to show you something first before we do this to contextualize it. So I want to show you what my tab for screening Reddit threads look like. Okay? Ganyan karami yung tabs. These are over 50 subreddits that I typically go through either every other day or on a weekly basis so we could pull topics to discuss. Others would argue I pull topics to steal, but I want to argue against that. Anyway, so these subreddits get updated every so often. And it's ranked by least subbed to most subscribed to subreddits. Okay? So lahat yan, pinagdadaanan natin. But there's one subreddit that I hardly ever get topics from because most of the darn time, it's the same. Okay? It's always about nakapagbayad na ako ng bills for the first time, or healing my inner childhood, and then it's a toy that, you know, it's fun at first when I read about it, but then it gets repetitive and gets old really quickly. But every once in a while, just like this topic, there's one that just hits the spot. This particular one, a lot sadder than the usual posts I read. I'm talking about this subreddit. I'm talking about the Adulting PH subreddit with over 500,000 people or 500,000 members. They generally have the same topic. And it's venting, talking about their parents, na finally free of my household. It's mostly just talking about how adulting is pretty hard, or that adulting does come with its joys, but also a lot of fears and anxieties. 'Di ba? Yan, ang hirap magkasakit sa panahon na to. A rare muscle disease started eating my life. This is what I did in life. Just in case you felt lost, read this. So those topics generally, paulit-ulit lang. Again, none of them are necessarily bad, but it just gets repetitive. And then I encountered this topic that just broke everything for me. The title of this thread: an adulting stage that no one ever talks about. Burying your parent. Now, depending on your relationship with your parents, this may or may not be something you care about. Now, I would argue that the more you love your parent, the more that this is going to be a sucky thread to go through. But it is a reality that all of us have to go through one day, right? We've been to funerals of friends' parents. We've been to funerals of our cousins' parents perhaps, or even our grandparents or yung mga mas nakakatanda na in the family. And if you're like me, living in your 30s, chances are your parents are about halfway past through their lives. And it's a thought that lingers. Some days it's heavier, some days it stays. But it is a reality that's becoming more and more apparent. A reality that I also have to come to terms with one day. That one day, if things go as, life normally should, I am going to see my parents. I am going to see my parents leave this earth. And it's probably going to be an experience that will forever change the rest of my life. Adulting stage that no one talks about: burying your parent. Diba? So, this thread essentially just talks about what to do kapag namatayan ka ng parent. I'm still in a grieving phase since December 6, 2025. Very recent. Wala pang 2 months. Barely a month and a half. It sucks. A week after that, most people nag-shopping sa mall that time. Then kami ni ate nag-shop ng undergarments, shirt at pants ni Papa for the funeral. I don't know what I'll write, but maybe this is for the practical ways or steps or general kung ano na makahelp kapag namatayan ka at kailangan ikaw pa din mag-process ng funeral at ng burial. Magkakaiba naman cases, depende sa cause of death, but ito nangyari sa amin. Please don't say condolences, nairita ako dyan. I love how she's just channeling her grief by helping others understand or go through the process of burying your parent. But at the same time, wag na kayong mag-condolence. Nairita ako. Alam ko kasi na during grieving stage, heightened ang emotions, and yung prefrontal cortex kailangan pa rin mag-function because we are the adults now. So from the hospital, settle the hospital bills or promissory note or process para mailabas yung body. After processing, pwede na ma-pick up yung body from the morgue, coordinate with funeral services like St. Peter. So again, it's really just talking about the logistics, the literal logistics of burying your parents. So it goes from settling the hospital bills, picking up the body from the morgue, and then the body being in the chapel, 3 days free service, ika-4th day na din yung interment, then ika-4th day dun yung interment or yung libing. And then for the memorial park, once ready for viewing, and then expect to hear story. This one is the part where I began to get a little sad. Because before this, puro logistics na to di ba? Logistics na tong lahat. The from getting the body out from the hospital into the viewing. Pero ito, number 6. Expect to hear stories from people about your dad or parent na hindi mo alam. You'll appreciate them more. And in my head, I'm like, what the hell, man? What the hell am I doing here? Not knowing as much as I can about my parents. Right? Like, I want to know as much as I could because the last thing I would want is my parent being dead and tsaka lang ako kikwentuhan and I will never be able to ask my parent about it. Right? Like, kinwentuhan ako ng high school friend nung parent ko. Super funny. But that's it. It's just a story I will keep in my heart forever. I'll never get to ask my parent that. They're dead, right? So again, it's super sad, but it's a reality. It's a part of being an adult that we're gonna have to go through. So that's one thing, right? And then ito pa, may nabasa ako dito na people will attend at all times of the day. During off times or days, walang significant na pupuntang bisita. Say goodbye to the physical body for the last time. When I read this, damn man, when I read it, say goodbye to the physical body for the last time. Oh, you know how I say there are days that the thought lingers because my parents are aging. I mean, I'm getting old, but they're also getting old. So just the thought of that, right? Na, man, like I like now that we're adulting, now that I live separately from my parents. I treasure. I look at my parents' face more. That's one thing that I do, that I found myself doing much more recently. Whenever nakikita ko yung parents ko, I look at their faces much longer because back then I'm just used to talking to them being there all the time. I'm like, okay, chill. We're talking, but I don't really look at them or look at them in the eye, right? But now I make much more of an effort na tingnan talaga sila. You know, look at all their wrinkles, right? Look at all the stuff that they've been through in life and kind of factor that into the way they look. Right? The love that they gave across decades. And so, even now that I feel like I'm not seeing their faces enough, that's why I want to look at it even more so when I see them. I can't help but be sad that there will be this one day that I'm going to be saying goodbye to their body for the last time. Their physical body for the last time. And all I'm ever gonna have of them are memories. Like, I'm not gonna see them in the flesh no more. Right? So, again, realities that we have to face. It's a part of life. Everybody dies. And we all, go through this process of grief. It sucks, man. It sucks. And it's different for everybody. So, ang ganda rin nito, nung dulo may patips pa siya. Ask for help and accept help from family and friends. Take rest. Don't force yourself on anything. Pag di mo trip magkwento, wag. Make arrangements sa work to inform your boss. Grieve. When I read this one, it hit me hard. Grieve. Ito yung pinakamahirap sa lahat forever. And then OP goes and talks about how the grief or the sadness really comes in waves. Yung ibang waves, madaling lagpasan. Yung ibang waves, wala kang choice kung hindi dapat sakyan. So, ang hirap, diba? Again, if you have a good not everybody has a good relationship with their parents, and shitty parents do exist. Shitty parents are plentiful. But if you've loved your parent, or if you've appreciated them for raising you, or if you ever shared a special moment with them, then this thread is going to be helpful to us one day. I mean, whether or not we'd like to admit it, this thread is going to be helpful one day. And babalikan ko to. Hopefully, not anytime soon. Hopefully, maximum time na pwede before kailangan ko to balikan. Because I'm gonna remember this moment as well. Right? This moment as well that I talked about it on stream. The day that it happens. A brutal wound that doesn't heal. A brutal wound that doesn't heal. Forever na may hole sa heart mo. And you just have to function and learn to live with it. So honor your father and mother. It is the only command that has a promise. Man, right? Heavy! Heavy, I told you, chat. Okay, so nag-share din kayo ng thoughts ninyo. Let me just go read it, chat. Ano, malungkot no, chat? I told you it's heavy. I gave you a fair warning. Sinabi ko sa inyo, malungkot to eh. Ooh, tough shit yan, Romeo. Imagine being said that. Dumb. A hole in your heart that you know will never grow back. Yeah, that's so true, man. LJ also sharing here. My dad is no longer with us. Ako nag-ayos lahat. Damn, LJ. Sorry to hear about your loss. Heavy, LJ. Bilang panganay pa talaga eh, no? Who chose this? Sabi sa inyo. No, chat. I told you it's gonna be sad. Yeah, MJ. I read it all. Yung pag-ayos ng papers, ang hirap, sabi ni Paolo. We experienced that with my uncle. Namatayan ka na, pahirapan pa makakuha ng death certificate, and ang daming need ayusin. Yeah, we will all go through this, chat. That's why, I mean, I think when these things happen, it makes us appreciate life so much more. Like, I don't think I'm in the position to say any of this. Both my parents are alive and healthy. I have a lola alive. I lost my lolo about 10 years ago. And I've had a few family deaths, but no one super close to me that I feel I'm credible enough to speak about life from the perspective of having lost somebody. Yeah. I don't think it's delusion, Levy. I mean, to give you some credit here, I don't think it's delusion. We all grieve differently. That's one thing that I learned from a lesson in psychology. Everybody grieves differently. Like, we can't judge people for how they choose to go through bereavement. Kasi may mga tao na the next day back to work. The next day parang walang nangyari. Right? Others take weeks. Others take months. Others just never go back to normal. And there's no correct way to grieve over the loss of a loved one. So yeah, I feel like games being there to cope for the loss, I think it's pretty normal, right? I think it's your process of going through it. Kaya sabi ko si Ann Curtis na lang pag-usapan. What's this, Lexi? Yes, Tito Kim Atienza. What about that? Did I miss something here? Yep. Yeah, chat. Yung sinabi ni Paolo, that's freaking real. That's very, very real. Oh, that's cool, Levy. It's a game that helps you go through that. Wow. What a game. That game must have won awards. Burying your child? Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I've heard about it one too many times, diba? You bury your parents. You don't bury your child. That's super painful. Anyway, chat. Ano, banlaw muna. Happy muna. Happy ulit. Happy muna ulit bago tayo mag-uncortis. G? Happy muna, happy muna. Okay, happy. Happy muna. Let's go. Let's go look for something good muna. Okay, hanap tayo ng happy. Hanap tayo ng happy chat. Okay? Ito. Happy muna. Meron akong nakita dito. Nanay. Ukinam. Gumanon siya, I think. Yun yata yung na-censor ng word. Ano to?
Ay, natukak! Ukinam! Animal ka! Ay, bastos ka!
Nag-spam lang siya ng mga random curse words. Diba? Lahat ng lumabas sa utak niya. It just came out. My God. Salome Salvi level usapan. Who's that? Salome or Salome? Salome Salvi. Hold on. Salome Salvi. Salome Salvi. What's with her? Salome Salvi? What's she all about, chat? They said that. What? That's crazy to hear, Romeo. Nag-ult si Nana. Yeah, nag-ult siya. Nana used her ultimate move. She does the hub. She does the hub. What? Nah. You're lying. Nah, I don't think so, chat. She does the hub. Ah, no wonder there's a safe search here. Okay. What's the V? There's a V? What's the V? Oh, what? She does the hub and VMX? Wow. Okay. Okay, something funny again. Something funny again. May iinom pa ba sa 2026? Okay, may iinom pa ba sa 2026? My 2026 New Year's resolution. Inom, hindi na iinom. Inom. Pinaliit. Hala, inom. Sobrang liit na nito. Sigurado, inom pa rin. Destiny daw ang tawag dito. Okay, that's funny. I thought they were gonna reveal. I mean, I thought in the end may reveal kung ano yung joke. Like, ano yung cheat na ginagamit. Like, you know that TikTok na one more glass please? One more glass for you? No. Tapos yung pala siya yung nagbubuhos ng sarili niyang glass. Ayan, na-restrict tuloy yung live natin bigla. Man, TikTok is wild, huh? Ang bilis nila mag-identify. Okay. Alright, what else we got here? Okay, Anchor this time. Iinom na ulit sa LU. Let's go, Joel. Okay, Anchor this time. This one's fairly quick. I just dug through several threads here. Okay, let me just line them up properly, chat. Fairly quick thread. So basically, Ann Curtis sinagot ang isang basher tungkol sa kanyang upcoming movie. And then you have this. Para sa nagmamahal at kaya pa rin maghintay, your ultimate movie date is here. She tweeted this and she said, the loved one from director Irene Villamor official trailer is out. And then somebody here comments, kakairita, English ang mga dialogue. And then binawian ni Ann Curtis ng, di wag ka manood. So again, chat, I think we're at this era where because the internet is becoming more and more aggressive, the keyboard warrior spirit in us is now at an all-time high. I feel like we're gonna see more of this. Big names clawing back at hecklers online. Diba? You know, if you're gonna talk to me in this way, you know, I can only be classy for so long. I can only be a class act until you pull all the strings and, you know, I'm loose. Don't worry, SWG. I don't know why either. I think I have one. I think I have one in one of the... I think I have one I am very familiar with. This one. So you know how we talked about the waiting shed? Wait, let's look at the waiting shed. We talked about the waiting shed. When was that, chat? When was the waiting shed content? Hold up. Let me check something here. Where at, Paolo? When did she clap back? Are you talking about the specific thing here? Waiting shed. November 14 uploaded. So it should be around this one. November 14 ba to? October. Anong date to? November. We're close. We're close. November 15. This one. This is it. Okay. So when I talked about it doesn't even look the same. Okay. And then somebody here comments, if I'm not mistaken. Waiting shed. Wala na, di ko na mahanap yung comment. But somebody also just says, bakit ka nag-i-English? Parang ganun. Bakit ka English ng English? Parang ganun yata yung comment. Maybe it's on another platform. But anyway, I don't know why either. But anywho, Ann Curtis fighting back. And then I wanted to verify if this was true. So I logged in our Benifam Twitter account. Okay. Filter po ba to? Hindi to filter. Ano to? 100% organic. I can prove it to you. Lipat kayo ng YouTube. Ito talaga yung itsura ko. Go to YouTube at CI Benipayo. Live din tayo doon. Organic. So anyway, I checked it out. I went to Ann Curtis's page. Trivia chat. Did you know that Ann Curtis is the first ever Filipino to get a verified badge? All the way back in around 2012 or even earlier, maybe 2010. Ann Curtis, first ever Filipino verified Twitter account. Okay? So she goes, ito nga yung account niya. And then I had to look for her reply and I found it. Di wag ka manood. And then it got retweeted 2,900 times. Okay? Now, I want to watch a trailer because now that it caught my attention, we might as well, right? Panoorin natin yung trailer nung sinasabi ni Ann Curtis at nung sinasabi ng basher niya na puro English lang daw. Let's check it out. Ooh. Ooh.
Dahil ako ang mas nagmahal.
Chat, Jericho Rosales, man. How can you look good all your life? This guy's a living cheat code.
Ako ang lagi naghihintay.
10 years. It's a long time. Come on. What's your zodiac sign?
Leo?
A shy Leo. I'm a Gemini. Kaya ka nagkakagusto sa akin. You're attracted to rebels.
Okay. Love is noticing all those little things. Maniniwala na ako na mahal mo ako?
I love you too.
So what's the plan?
I don't know.
Bakit? Paano?
Maybe.
Even Ann Curtis herself is a vampire. Ilang taon na si Ann Curtis? She must be like 38? She's 40? God. I wanna have what she's having. Lemonade! Halika na dito sa YouTube.
That was the beginning of the end.
For me, saying I love you has become a question. Kano mo ba ako kamahal?
Like, I just want my life to make sense.
I love you. That should make sense.
I just want you. Everything. Just you.
It's just that I feel like I'm losing you. I don't feel like I'm enough.
I love you. I think we're just too much for each other.
Written and directed by Irene Emma Villamar. I mean, it's a typical love story. It feels like they find love, they break up. And then I think this is going to be largely character-driven. Hopefully, it's more than that. Hopefully, it's also... I mean, they did not reveal a lot in the plot at all, or in the trailer. They did not reveal a lot about the plot in the trailer at all. So I feel like largely gonna be character-driven. Yung love natin for the actors involved is gonna carry the show. Yung acting prowess nilang dalawa, yung chemistry nilang dalawa is what's gonna pull our heartstrings. Yeah, parang cliche, di ba? Parang cliche. Akala mo ba yung title Air One sa'yo? Oh, man. Sa totoo lang, magaganda mga love story ng Pinoy pero parang nakakasawa pa din na parang bakit dito lang tayo nag-e-excel. Actually, oo. I guess ang galing natin magkwento ng love story because I guess it's something that, you know, a lot of Filipinos really go through as a religious country, right? I would like to think because we're just so we're very familiar with monogamous relationships because yun na nga, we're very traditional in that way. So a lot of our lives are shaped by our relationships. We are hopeless romantics as Pinoys. Sabi ni SWG, not me. My makeup filter dito, wala. It's chat, come on. My makeup filter? You come over here to YouTube. Come over here to YouTube. Makikita nyo na walang filter dito. At CI Benipayo on YouTube. Okay, so that's the Ann Curtis tweet. Got really interested with it. So might as well watch the trailer as well. Let's do some Shopee drama. Okay. Anybody know about the Shopee drama recently? Because there is some drama lingering. And up until now, wala pa rin tayong conclusive answers. We still do not know what's happening with Shopee. But if you check your Shopee apps out, you might notice na wala ng JNT sa mga options for delivery. And this started 2 days ago. Somebody says, the fuck you mean JNT is no longer with Shopee? Sana maayusan agad. Dapat Flash Express na lang yung tinanggal. Is Flash Express the... Di ba SPX ang Shopee courier? Flash Express, I think, is a third party. SPX, di ba? That's Shopee's courier. Did everyone receive a notif on this? Baka naman selected serviceable areas kasi I was checking mine. I did not receive any notifications. Beginning. Ooh, I want to check. I'll check my app now. Chad, go check yours. Check ko rin yung akin ngayon. Let me go check my Shopee app. It's supposed to be in the notifications, right? Shopee updates. Wala naman. Today's the 21st. I have no such notifications. Let's say I tried to get something delivered. Alright? Let's say I tried to get something delivered. Okay. Standard local. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It just says standard local. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. What's with the beef between Shopee and JNT Express? So, syempre, 'di ba? Na no longer partners na sila. All of a sudden, there's beef. Shopee, ang bagal mag-deliver ni Flash. Puro return to seller. Kahit nasa bahay lang naman daw ang buyer. Si SPX naman, ayaw mag-pick up. JNT na nga lang ang maayos na courier, tatanggalin nyo pa. Ooh. System notification to the seller account. So I didn't get one. Maybe that's because I'm not a seller account. But effective February 9, tatanggalin na ang JNT Express as one of Shopee's supported logistics partner until further notice di umano. Not sure if effective site-wide or mga piling sellers or shops lang. May conflicts, Mary? Pinapalakas nila SPX at Flash na pareho namang bulok ang trabaho. Kung di sira parcel, bato na laman pagdating. Bakit hindi na lang tanggalin yung Flash tapos ipalit JNT? Kung sino pa mas matino sa tatlo, yun yung tatanggalin. So, I mean, we don't know. Sabi raw sa Google, sabi ni Mary, Shopee JNT. Wala eh. Wala dito. Ano meron sa Google? Wala. And then this one is just the latest thread that I saw. SPX ang new courier ng Shopee. No more JNT. My partner sa JNT partner. My partner sa JNT Sprinter. Lagi siyang top 1 sa kanila. May incentive kasi kapag top 1 ka. The reason daw why tatanggalin ng courier nila sa Shopee is nauungasan nila ang SPX. Paano kasi sa JNT, kaka-order mo lang, ngayon kinabukasan out for delivery na. Eh yung SPX, third day na, nasa SOC pa rin, depende sa location. Related daw sa post earlier. So okay ang JNT. Like, this doesn't even say much. the reason why tatanggalin ng courier nila sa Shopee is nauungasan nila ang SPX. That has nothing to do if top 1 ka na JNT Sprinter. What's the reason? Here. Talo daw sa bidding ang JNT. SPX is acceptable kasi partner courier naman talaga yun. Pero Flash, hindi matinag-tinag sa pag-alis at wag mong sabihin na may budget sila sa bidding pero sa pag-hire ng mga tao, wala. That could be it. That could be the reason. Talo sa bidding. Iba talaga galit ko sa Flash. Yeah, they're keeping crappy Flash Express na laging RTS. Make it make sense, Shopee. Ooh. You'll probably use Shopee less now. As a buyer, mas gusto ko ang JNT dahil mabilis talaga. Even yung mga order ko sa province, less than 7 days received na. Plus yung rider na magde-deliver sa amin, parang pamilya na. Ito yun no? Kaya mahal na mahal ang JNT. Kasi parang pamilya na yung rider sa area namin. Pero from a seller's POV, sa area namin, laging mabagal ang pickup ni JNT. Mas gusto nilang i-drop off mo yung parcel pero nakatag as item picked up. Ooh. Beshi wap na raw ni SWG yung JNT riders. You gave them puppies? Like dogs? Like dogs? You gave them real dogs? Wrong move si Shopee dito. Yeah, so basically, that's the drama. And the best that we got so far is hearsay. This is a developing story. It seems like JNT lost their contract with Shopee. Binigyan ng responsibilidad. Now you will remember me for the rest of my life. So alam ko TikTok is Flash Express. But I feel like Mary, this is only a Shopee thing, a Shopee issue. Okay, another one, chat. Since we're almost done but not quite because I wanted to talk about this before we
Yung masasabi mo na
completely go off. Alex Ayala. So basically, tinanong siya, anong masasabi mo na sabi ng mga tao na ikaw daw ang bagong Manny Pacquiao ng Pilipinas? And then gracefully, Alex answers, hindi naman ganun. Iba naman si Manny Pacquiao. Nasa ibang level na siya. And then she goes and speaks about her experiences probably growing up, na what it was like to have Manny fight and everybody at home stay at home. Okay, so I wanted to look for the actual video and I found it. It's over here.
yung masasabi mo na sabi ng mga tao.
By the way,
na
dito ko nakita na sobrang bata lang ni Alex Ayala. Like, what the hell, man? Like, she's 19, right? She's 20. When I saw this photo, I'm like, dang, she's really young.
ikaw daw ang bagong Manny Pacquiao ng Pilipinas.
Oh my God! Hindi naman gano'n. Iba naman si Manny Pacquiao. I think nasa ibang level na siya. I mean, naaalala ko pag may laban si Manny, talagang parang bakasyon yung mga tao, hindi pumapasok. And then yung buong pamilya nasa bahay, may lechon, may popcorn. So
I mean, not everyone may have lechon and popcorn in their house, but it was a good time. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah. I mean, Alex herself really denied it, right? Now, ibang level talaga si Manny Pacquiao. Alex is too young. She, of course, she believes she also has to prove herself. Is she right-handed or left-handed, chat? Alex Ayala, right-handed or left-handed? left-handed. She plays left-handed, two-handed backhand. I was just curious because look at the size difference of her forearms. Two-handed backhand. Yeah, but she's ambidextrous. Because look at her right arm compared to her left. But then again, baka angle lang to.
So, sa tingin ko, medyo malayo pa ako.
Yeah, very humble, right? And I really dig na she answers in Filipino a lot. So I feel like it's something that I've been craving to see our athletes or global ambassadors do. Anywhere from your pageants, from your beauty queens to your athletes, diba? I've always looked forward to them speaking in Filipino. And now we have somebody who does that. Very confidently as well. Are we playing? Is it AI? No. Okay. Perhaps we could end the stream on a really good note. Really quickly, chat, as we wrap tonight's stream up, I want to leave you with this message. Ang dami natin na pag-usapan tonight. At one point, we even ate inihaw na manok at inihaw na liempo. So the message I want to leave you with is this one. I saw this in Get Motivated. Super simple meme. We are going in an upward spiral. So you know how typically we just make a mistake and then we make another mistake and then that mistake cascades into more mistakes. Next thing you know, downward spiral. But chat, enough of that. We ought to go on an upward spiral. Things are gonna get better. They will get better. Maybe not now, but not never. So get in, loser. We're going on an upward spiral. Okay, chat. That's it for tonight's stream. I'm still thinking. Okay, I'm still thinking about tomorrow because there is word na baka ma-cancel ang ating premiere na papanoorin, yung horror premiere might be postponed. So I might end up just with tomorrow being a regular stream. Instead of a 2 to 3:30 p.m. quick stream the afternoon, baka normal na lang yung stream natin sa gabi. I don't know yet. I'll keep you updated there, chat. But for now, let's assume that the stream tomorrow will be in the afternoon. Oh, and also, next week, 28th, tuloy si Jacob. Jacob will be here in the stream with us. Jacob Alava, Instagram. Boom. Jacob will be here next week. Prepare yourselves with all the questions that you could think of pagdating sa fitness and sa goals in 2026. But hold them. Don't say them yet. Just keep them. Let them stew. Kasi una muna nating magiging guest si Jake this coming Friday. Jake on Friday, it's a host and previous live streamer. Drop all the dad jokes that you can. This guy loves dad jokes. Oh, and commercial model din pala siya. Okay? Alright, chat. That's all for now. I'll see you in tomorrow's stream. For now, 2 p.m. yung stream. But if I update you, pwedeng gabi rin yung stream natin. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you for Volt's sub over here on Twitch. And yeah, chat, let's keep these numbers going up, man. We really need them. Bye-bye.